Somebody's favorite radio program.
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juke you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass has a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened all right. You gotta see the show. It's a lot of fun. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome to Touhyville for the 8th day of August 2024. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm looking over at the August 8th, and I'm having some trouble with my left eye, and I regularly have trouble with my right eye, and I couldn't tell if it was an 8 or a 9. It's not that small.
Today's the 8th.
Yeah. Well, that's I got it. It was just yeah. Mm-hmm. So hi, good morning.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All ready to go? Do your thing today.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Excited. We're gonna have the greatest weather ever.
Yes.
For Touch of Dutch.
Yes. Very exciting.
The countdown's on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be gorgeous.
It's gonna be fun. Gorgeous and fun. And last week was in the 90s, and now we're gonna be in the 70s. Woohoo!
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. What a fun day to be out there. You could spend all day out there. You can come and go. You can do your thing. It's just, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's looking forward to it. So we're going to be out of Touch of Dutch on Saturday. Jeff says, morning, Touhies. Now, Jeff, you said it twice and you got me wondering, like I was trying to figure out how you were able to comment before we even went live. I'm trying to, it would like, it already was like, I was like, where is it? But I can't see it. I could just see it on our thing. So I'm really like freaked out a little bit. Well,
I check in though as I'm doing the weather, but I'm not on.
But we're not on. So I don't think it goes on the internet anywhere. So I'm not sure. But yeah, it was just, I was just looking and I'm like, I hadn't even hit live yet. And Jeff says, morning, Touhies. And then he just did it again.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe it wasn't
3 minutes later.
Yeah, maybe it didn't go on there. And I only see one on the internet. So
interesting.
So I'm just curious, where because
what's happening?
Yeah. So I could see he says I just clicked on yesterday's live and hit it. So that's why we were able to see it in here.
Got it.
But the rest of the world doesn't see it.
Got it.
So
okay.
I got it. No, but that makes sense. Then that's why we're able to see it in our thing. So yeah, that makes total sense.
Tricky.
Yeah, no, but it makes total sense. I like it. So now we know if you comment on yesterday's, we see it before we're even ready to go. It's just the rest of the world doesn't see
no
it.
more corn fusion.
Yeah. Larry says, good morning. Good morning, Larry. So all good stuff. Today is Global Sleep Under the Stars night. I'm good. I don't know that I care about camping or going out or anything.
It is beautiful though. Once you do it, I don't know how you.
It's not comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm getting to that age where I want to be comfortable when I sleep.
I bet you'd like glamping.
Right, but okay. So if I'm going to
why
go
not
through all
stay
that,
in a 5-star hotel?
That's what I'm saying. If I'm going through all
Call
that
for breakfast,
why don't I just stay nice then? International Cat Day, CBD Day, Dollar Day, Frozen Custard Day, Mochi Day. Okay, you know what it is. Yeah. All right.
Yuck.
All right, so it's food or something. Spam Musubi Day, Whataburger Day. I don't know that I've ever had Whataburger.
I have.
Yeah. Is it fine? It's just No.
No, but you guys loved In-N-Out Burger, didn't you?
I've never had In-N-Out Burger. You and I.
What did you like? Where I was like, what? It's like very sloppy. Maybe it was the girls, because I know I have a picture of the girls at In-N-Out Burger together in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Late night, and they just were inhaling it, and I was like, meh.
Everybody talked about it, and you and I had thought we might go when we were in Vegas, but there's just so many good places to go that we just skip it. But we thought about like a late night grab or something.
Yeah.
And I do like burgers.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of burgers.
Yeah.
But then when we're in Vegas and we go to Gordon Ramsay Burger, there's my burgers. I mean, we usually go, or we did go twice. Usually, we haven't gone usually in a long time. You know,
I know.
If you could
It's
fix
time.
that, if you could fix that, that'd be great.
All right.
If you could fix that, yep.
All right.
Zucchini Day, Odie Day, as in what the dog on Garfield.
Oh, that's
So
who
maybe
that
that
is.
was when
Okay,
it was
Odie.
added. Yeah. Scottish Wildcat Day, sneak some zucchini onto your neighbor's porch day. So it's Zucchini Day. And it's, if you grew zucchini, today's the day that you sneak some on their porch, like as a little gift.
I will tell you this.
Yeah.
Last week at the farmer's market, there was picture perfect eggplants. Like, or zucchini. Oh, this is zucchini.
Yeah,
Sorry. I don't know why
that's
I was
okay.
thinking eggplant.
But you don't really like zucchini,
I don't like,
do you?
I don't. And I try to sneak it in, but it's, no.
See, now to me, it doesn't have a lot of
eggplant either.
taste to it. I don't think I've ever had eggplant. I take that back. I did try eggplant parmesan once, and I was like,
it's very mushy.
Why would you do that
mushy
when there's veal in the world?
Right.
And
real noodles and stuff, like, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I don't mind zucchini on like hibachi.
You eat it like, oh my gosh, you eat everything hibachi.
It's all
just the pile up,
because it all makes it to me.
The
It's like,
mountain.
yeah, it all makes it to
and
me.
then you're like a kind of like you eat when you eat your pudding pies with milk.
Mhm.
You're just like a little kid.
And
And I love, as someone who loves you, watching you enjoy that. It's just a thing from the outside. Like, I don't ever say anything. Like, but it's, you could just see that you're like, I used to watch my grandmother, and she used to just hum through her food if it was good. I used to get bagels, lox, smoked fish, sable, all sorts of like smoked fish for them, and salads and herring and creamed herring and all this stuff. And I'd lay it out. And my grandmother was 92 before she died, and came and spent time with us. And she would just be, the kids would be laughing like joyfully. Just making all sorts of noises. She was in her
Here's
own
my
world.
thing.
I
I even with a simple dinner or a small lunch, I experience my food.
Yes, you do.
I
So
like
do I.
like to eat. I like to have a whole thing. I like my tray. I want to start watching the show when I'm eating. I don't want to start eating and then I'll start the show. And I like, it's a whole thing. I have a thing, and that's how I like to be.
And I've got a thing too where I don't mix. This is my thing. That's a poll question we could always do. Do you drink while you're eating? I do not drink. I do not touch drink from the minute the stuff hits the table, like the food. I do not touch anything to drink until after I'm done eating.
Well, and I can tell you,
drinking and eating, that's so whack.
And
right?
I can tell you, I can see when I eat with people that are new to eating with me, when they realize my pattern. Because I've talked about it, that it's bite, drink, wipe,
bite, drink, wipe.
It's it's not even on purpose. It's subconscious at this
point.
You
are bite, drink, wipe.
Yep. And it's so funny because I've been with people that after I've talked about it on the radio, and then they're around me the first time, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you do!" And I'm like, "It just is. I do it by myself. It's not like it's it's just how I am."
Yep. And here, I never use a napkin. Unless there's like a spill. Obviously, if you knock over water on the table, I'm going to use a napkin. But how many times have you ever seen me place a napkin by me at the table?
But that's why I don't like junky napkins.
Wacko.
Because then I go through 4 or 5 while I'm eating. Because I do. I if I'm eating something greasy, I also a lot more like I share with Ace. So I
you're tearing
finger my
and-
food a lot. Yeah. So So anyway, but zucchini, I was going to say too. I remember my dad when my dad first was like home more. He was starting to try and be a little more creative in the kitchen. But my parents are just not very creative in the kitchen. They come from that generation. So he would make what he just dubbed, and he was trying to do it healthier. He just called it meatless spaghetti. And it was almost like soup. It was thicker, but it was just all vegetables with a sauce that he would put over pasta.
So
and one of
Primavera.
those was like zucchini. And it was okay, but I remember me and my sister were kind of like, are we poor? Like, can we not get meat anymore? Like, did something happen? I mean, you know, I know Dad's home more, but like,
are
I
we
think he
poor?
still gets money from the police and stuff, right? So
We're gonna be okay,
right,
aren't we?
Right? Yeah. This is we could just Scottish Wildcat Night. Did I say that? Yeah, sneak zucchini at a neighbor's porch. Okay, so I got them all. So lots of folks saying good morning. Of course, Jeff said good morning twice, so he says twice the morning Tuohys. I love it, Jeff. You can never get too much Tuohy, right?
Can I tell you how that makes me feel whenever we're in a store and Joe or anywhere with Jovita and she's like, too much Chewy.
Well, I was laughing.
Cracks me up.
I was laughing because when I went to the pharmacy to pick something up last time, the pharmacist at Walmart said, too much Tuohy, you know, and
That's
I said,
so
I said, yeah, I said, sometimes I said, Cheryl and I are like, it's too much Tuohy. I'm going to my place.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Dar says good morning, and Jason says zucchini bread, yum. And Tim says, what is up? Good morning, Cheryl and Steve. Have a great day. You too, Tim. Thank you for hanging out this morning here at Touhyville. What's the fuss? Tell me what's happening. 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 All right, let's see what's happening. A list of states ranked by IQ is out. You'll be shocked at which state is last. Unless you think it's West Virginia, then you won't be at all.
We drove through West Virginia, didn't we? On the way to North Carolina?
Yeah. I went whitewater rafting there, and it was a little scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a lot of houses that looked like if I went, they would knock down, but almost every single one of them had a satellite dish, and I'm like, maybe. I mean, listen.
Maybe don't put that kind of pressure on your roof.
Listen, although for me, I got to tell you, if I was living in a box, I'd have some kind of internet or something. So
I'm telling you, with every apartment I've ever lived in when I was a kid, I would not move in before the cable was like I'd be staying at my mom's even. Like
I remember, so I used to record TV shows on VHS. So I remember when I moved into my apartment and I didn't have cable yet, and this is dial-up internet, so I don't have internet, obviously. So I had an 8-hour VHS tape of like just TV shows, Cheers, and sitcoms. I just would press play, and because I could not be in the apartment without some kind of noise. First couple nights in an apartment,
Yep.
National Transportation Safety Board has released its findings on the Boeing 737 that lost its door mid-flight.
I meant to ask you if you ever saw the footage from that. I hadn't seen footage till the other day. They were reporting this on the news that they were going to come out with this report. Mid-air, you just see the door had fallen off. So you're just looking at the stars, and there's people like buckled in and no door.
They're lucky the sheets
They're
didn't get
lucky
pulled
they
out.
didn't just get sucked out.
Oh,
yeah. It was I was like, oh my gosh, if I was on that flight.
I mean, when they
it was
say
Air Alaska,
leave your seatbelt on. I mean,
they are not kidding.
Yeah. And I always do because I'm like, I'm sitting here.
What
Why
are
not?
we
What
doing?
do I care? Yeah. Wait till you see the report. I mean, it's going to blow the doors off the company. A study says brides spend 36 days planning their wedding, which is roughly 36 more days than grooms spend planning their wedding. JD Vance is touring the same states that Kamala Harris is this week.
Yep.
He's also trolling her by wearing the same eyeliner. So,
oh my God.
I'm telling you, I see him sometimes and I'm like, Was he in Poison? Was he in? Speaking of 80s bands, Journey is canceling some tour dates now that Neil Schon and Jonathan Cain are feuding again.
Oh no!
I hate to say it, Journey fans, but it may be time to stop believing. I don't maybe. Marilyn Manson, speaking of eyeliner, released a new single. The cool thing about being goth at his age is you don't need as much makeup to look dead and angry. It's just kind of the way we look. It's kind of the way we look. And lastly, nominations for MTV Video Music Awards have been announced. The VMAs are notable because it's the one night of the year that MTV shows music videos. It's you know, I mean,
Really?
At this point, why don't you just call them the YouTube Awards? I mean, does MTV have videos on ever? I don't think it has anything. So
yeah, I can't remember the last time I watched anything. I used to watch the movies. Remember the ones that were like about the
behind the music
Jacksons
and stuff, and
all that. They were like 4 hours long.
Oh yeah. I remember the Jackson, like the miniseries, But I don't. Does anybody turn it on to watch a music video? I can't remember the last time I watched a music video, for that matter, other than like a promo for something. Yeah. I don't know. Rich says, "Good morning, Tuies." Good morning, Rich. Thank you.
Who would have thought
this morning? Yeah, I know, it was such a big deal.
Such a big deal.
Yeah.
Since 2005, the Sycamore Drive-In in Monticello has been serving up the best frozen custard around. Come for the frozen custard, but stay for the food. With Taco Tuesdays, Meatball Wednesdays, Soup and Salad Thursdays, along with a menu packed with mouth-watering all-American comfort food. Be sure to leave room for the best frozen custard you've ever had, with a flavor of the day and a great selection of malts, shakes, and sundaes. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street, behind the Bank of Wolcott in Monticello. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. Be sure to follow them on Facebook for the flavor of the day and other delicious specials.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZzzQuil.
ZzzQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZzzQuil nights. Explore our products at ZzzQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
In March 2023, the USDA announced over $1 billion in funding through the Rural Energy for America program, offering grants and guaranteed loans to encourage ag producers and rural small businesses to implement energy efficiency improvements and renewable energy solutions. The USDA is sponsoring a free informational seminar that will explain currently available incentives, including specific details about the Rural Energy for America grant program. Join us Thursday, August 22nd from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Top Link Business Center in Rensselaer. Pre-register online at hsisolar.com to reserve your spots.
This is the famous footwear that makes us actually want to go back to school, with the newest styles from all your favorite brands like Nike, Adidas, Crocs, Converse, New Balance, Birkenstock, and more. You'll find everything kids want, all at prices parents can appreciate, because you don't have to overspend to make it famous. Famous Footwear even has fit experts in store to make sure you get the right size every time. So for the perfect fit, make it famous. Plus, right now, buy one, get one half off when you shop your local Famous Footwear or famous.com. Some exclusions apply.
Hi, everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, we have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions. They'll tell you if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-579-6610. So if you've been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, call now. Find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-579-6610 to speak with a live person now.
Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-230-2777. 2777. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-230-2777, 800-230-2777, or biglou.com.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Touhyville. 2 Tuohys, no waiting.
Hello there. Welcome back.
Welcome to the show.
Coming in hot. Ooh, coming in real hot.
I'm sweating here. Is it hot in here or is it just me?
It's hot. Very hot.
It's hotter than a ghost pepper.
It's hotter than the sun.
Ah, it's so hot. Why is it so hot?
What a hot chef.
This is not hot.
It's hot.
Hotter than Georgia.
It's showtime.
Yep. Steve and Cheryl with you here, coming in hot on a Thursday morning, ready to hang out and have some fun. Quickly headed towards Touch of Dutch. Going to be a lot of fun out there. Got the full-on solid announcement that we're going to have the guy who played the kicker in Rudy is going to be out there with us to officially kick off the touchdown in a Dutchtown. So looking forward to that this Saturday. Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County Community Services, doing lots of great things for folks in the area 55 and older. Coming up on Thursday, August 22nd, they're teaming up with Alliance Bank to do a thing all about bank fraud prevention, which you really you don't want to get scammed, and it's
so easy now. They all look the same.
I know.
I mean, I got something from Amazon the other day, or not Amazon, but someone pretending to be Amazon. Hey, click here. Your order is held up because your card declined or something. I'm like, no, it didn't. And then I came this close to clicking on it because it looked real.
Right.
And then I went, hey,
wait a minute. Yep.
Wait a second.
Yep. So it's Thursday, August 22nd at 11:45 at the Rensselaer Senior Center. So find out more about all the stuff that the Jasper County Community Services is doing in the area by liking them on Facebook. Of course, it's the Senior Center and then the Fozzie Senior Center in DeMott.
And for heaven's sake, don't forget breakfast.
Yes. Yep, that's at the DeMott. That's Monday through Friday. They've got the breakfast buzz going on.
And then the first Friday of the month is hot breakfast.
In Rensselaer.
Yep.
Billy says, good morning, guys. Good morning, Billy. We love it. We were just talking off the air about how we love the roll call. Everybody like jumping in. And just
I said we need the cha-cha, bucci, bucci roll call.
It was, and they did a bunch of
From
bits like
SNL.
that. With it was Will Ferrell and
I fell out.
Who was with him?
I'm looking right at her.
Yeah.
Where is she anyway?
She's in the basement.
Cha-cha, bucci, cha-cha, bucci roll call. My name is Will. You know what I mean? So check it out.
Sherry
O'Terry.
Yes. Yes. That was,
I looked forward. Those were Saturday nights I looked forward, and I would just be like, come on. And then they'd come back from a commercial and they'd be on, and I'd be like, yay!
Yeah. Yeah, no, they were very good. Yes. Yeah.
I think it's over here. I can't find them. I'm trying to find them. Wait, I found the switch.
They're in the dark.
Okay, great.
Oh, they break in to try out, like to practice for their tryouts.
Oh my God, Craig, do you realize the tryouts are in 7 hours?
Yes.
I can't believe we snuck into the gym to practice our chairs. Yeah. How did you learn? Did Jimmy do her?
Where else? MacGyver. I used my retainer and a small piece of twine.
Good work. You want to kick it?
Let's do it.
Okay. Spartan checkup. Take a chance, drop your pants, pee in the cup. Dr. Spartan's in the house and he will fix you up. Break it down now. Take it off. fever's rising. Time to call.
Oh my God. Cucamonga craziness. All right. Let's go take a look at our poll question from yesterday. Where on a Would You Rather Wednesday, we asked you if you were at an outdoor event, would you rather that it was blazing hot or freezing cold?
Flaming hot or freezing cold?
Now, what did you go with?
Oh, cold. I
really
postmenopausal club team Cheryl. Yeah, I'm
Really?
sick. I people would explain it to me when I was in my upper 30s, 40s, when I was when I had friends that were going through it that were slightly older than me. Just wait. And I'm like, well, I never get hot like that. Like I don't get it. And then I got hot like that. You've seen me. You turn beet red. You start perspiring from your skull. Like no.
Yeah.
No, it makes me feel like, whoa, I'm going down.
Yeah.
But
Well, I have
crash
noticed,
and burn.
like, ever since menopause, like that, it's that not only does it get you hot, it like you start to get sick and you can't go anymore. Like you can't do anything. Like
Right.
you're like,
I've got
I
to
need
have air and
Right.
like fans. Like these things are the greatest contraptions ever. It's just a USB fan. So
Yeah.
I just turn it on and it's got 3 settings and then I'm okay. But I mean, and it comes on just out of nowhere.
Yep. Now for me, I'll take blazing hot. If it's freezing cold, I'm not having fun at all. I'm done. I don't even. That's why I don't like skiing. I don't like outdoor events. I don't like going to the Bears game when it's freezing out. If I'm cold, I'm not having fun.
Yeah.
So 58% said freezing cold. 42% went with blazing hot. So pretty close.
Okay.
Tina says I'm always cold, so I prefer it going out hot because normally I'm actually comfortable then. When it's cold, it just makes my body hurt. Susie says neither of those choices are appealing. That is correct. You got us there.
Love it.
But I can deal with 32 degrees much more than 95 degrees.
Yes, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yes.
John says, what happened to warm and mild with a light breeze? Well, John, then it wouldn't really be a poll question, but then we would all just go, yes, please.
Yes.
Steve says Steven says it's freezing cold. You can always put on layers, but if it's hot, you can't keep taking off layers.
Yes.
Eventually you get arrested.
I can't wear turtlenecks anymore. I mean, I
so-
love a good turtleneck.
I don't.
But when it gets like when a hot flash comes, I mean, I will run naked through the streets.
I think I've tried a turtleneck on once. I think I've tried one on once and I went, I don't like this. I feel like I'm being choked.
See, and I loved them. I
Yeah.
lived in them. I love the way they make you look thinner and like they make you look comfy, kind of like sleeves like this. Like I love this feeling too.
But here, this is you and I mean, there's so much yin and yang about you and I.
Yeah.
One of which is
comfort versus
yes.
That's a good poll question.
I will always go for. I don't care how thin this makes me look. Listen, and I'm as vain as the next guy. I don't like my belly. I joke about it, but it's like no, it's fine. But I'm just saying. I know black is thinning. It's not why I wear black.
Yeah.
I just like it.
But what do you call it? Comfort versus
function over fashion.
Function over fashion.
Yeah.
And you'll stop me and just go, don't wear that if it's not, because I'm like, I hate this dress because I keep having to readjust the girls or whatever it is. And you're like, then why do you wear it? Because it's cute.
Yep.
Because it's cute.
Yep. Nope. And I'm like,
You're like,
the
no.
jeans that I wear. No, I do like the way my jeans look. Like I like the dark blue jeans. I've started getting into it. But at the same time, I don't care if they're, super fashion or Lee. The majority of my work jeans are all Lee jeans because I used to wear Levi's all the time. But I noticed Lee jeans, I don't know why sizes are different because they should be the same. Lee jeans I can wear and they fit without a belt. And I got sick of wearing a belt. I was breaking belts all the time. It was just.
Yeah, I remember that about you. I remember having to go to Marshall's and just like hunt down belts for you.
And I'm like, I'm so sick of belts. I don't want them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Teona says, depends on the event on whether or not they want to go with hot or cold. And Tanya just says, I'm not having your little would you rather. I say neither.
I'm not having your little.
So she just said neither. That's it. You do your little thing.
So that said, when we would go to the Kalahari in the winter time, Do you remember how we tobogganed that one time and it was like 32 degrees and we were in snowsuits and stuff? Did you like that?
It was fine, but
you don't.
But for about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Like, and then once I start, I'm okay if I'm bundled up.
Yeah.
And with that, there's a lot of movement, so you're not really getting that cold. But yeah, my preference would have been to stay in the hotel and go in the pool and stuff. Like,
okay.
That
was such a fun thing, though.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
was that
absolutely.
fun.
Yeah. Jason says, good morning, Touhyville. Hope you all have an amazing day. We hope the same for you, Jason, or James, rather. He says, always wearing Levi jeans and pocket t-shirts. That's what he wears. Yeah.
But here, I
jeans
do
are
have to tell
Levi's.
you, though, you had an outfit you would wear. Well, you had multiple outfits that the girls and I got you for Christmas and stuff. Rock Revival jeans just looked great on you. And then I got you the leather jacket for Christmas. And
listen, there was a phase and there are days where, listen, I grew up in the 80s. Loving hair bands.
Yeah.
There's times who doesn't want to look like a rock star?
Yeah.
And
you did.
I've always said comedians want to be rock stars and rock stars want to be comedians. My friends that were in bands tried so hard to be funny sometimes, and I'm like, listen, come here. We're all at a party, okay? At any time you can pull out a guitar and you're going to get all the girls, okay?
Yeah.
Let me be funny for 20 minutes before you do that. Okay.
Right.
Like that's what I can't play the guitar.
Right.
I can't pull out the pencils and entertain with the drums. I can't do that. No. So I have to be funny. So yeah, I noticed that, and you see it like with big rock stars too, when they're at like award shows and stuff, they all want to be the host. They all, listen, we can't all do that. But I do like that look. I don't even know if it's still it's not my profile picture. For a long time, it was my profile picture in the leather jacket, Yeah. And it looks really cool. I love it.
You and Savannah had that photo shoot that was fantastic at the old building in Kankakee.
The Majestic.
The Majestic building. Oh my gosh.
Well, so we were doing it for her I think we did a whole family thing.
For radio.
Because
you needed
I was
profile
just starting
pictures
for that. Yeah.
Stuff and good pics. Yeah.
All good stuff.
Yeah.
Jason says, Steve, I'm wearing a black shirt and it doesn't make me look thin. As you were saying that, me and Jay kind of looked at my beer belly and was like, I'm not thin. LOL. No, I get it. Listen, profile, like I get it. Yes, it doesn't, but they say black is thinning. Like it makes you look thinner.
They do. Yeah.
So
I mean, when I
remember
wearing it to look thin.
Yeah.
And I like color too much.
And James says making a girl laugh is always a good thing. Listen, I agree, but I think we have talked a little bit about this off the air. I have always just wanted to make people laugh. And now, like as I'm older, I've seen other people talk about kind of the psychology behind it. Like there is something there that I watched the Sebastian Maniscalco interview, and I played part of it for you, where he talks about it's almost, he described it as an allergy. Like when you're allergic to peanuts and they're anywhere around you, they're going to affect you. When you're a comedian or a comic, it's in your head. These things just pop in.
They pop in.
You're not. Now I could sit for an hour and I could write jokes. You can give me topics and I could write jokes. But there's times that just observing things, you're just like, that's ludicrous. Like, and
all the political, think about the
says,
political stuff for the last 12, 11 years. Like
40 years, but sometimes when I say things like this sounds ludicrous, people are offended because they think I'm saying their thing or their religion or their belief is ridiculous. It's not. It's just that my brain works in a different way, that it thinks this odd thing. I don't see how the two come together. Like and we were talking about it one day with religion and burying and and there's just some things that just that are just to me like it doesn't equate. But anyway, none of that's why you called. You called because you were like, Steve, I think you should get to the weather. And I was like, okay, I will.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Today, patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful on your way into work. Sunny with a high near 81. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 59. Friday, sunny with a high near 74. Friday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 52. Saturday, sunny and breezy with a high near 74. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 52.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
Is your garage full of stuff? Wouldn't it be nice to be able to park your car in there? Don't rent a storage unit. Instead, rent to own a portable storage unit from Yoder's Portable Buildings. Yoder's has a large selection of portable storage sheds, garages, cabins, gazebos, and offices in your choice of metal or wood. From 8 by 8 feet to 16 by 48, Yoder's is affordable with monthly rent to own prices starting less than $100 a month. And there's no credit check. Yoder's even has free delivery and setup. All you need is the first month's rent and a security deposit. And if you ever move, they can easily move with you. And there's 10 locations in Valparaiso, Lowell, Wanata, LaPorte, Michigan City, Knox, Rensselaer, South Bend, New Carlisle, Plymouth, and Linwood, Illinois. To find out how affordable they are, visit yodersportablebuildings.com. YODERS portablebuildings.com. Want to see them in person? Just stop by Yoder's Portable Buildings on Washington Street in Valparaiso, open Monday through Saturday from 8 till 5.
Tri-County School Corporation is hiring. They have several openings for the 2024-2025 school year, including substitute teachers, teacher aides, cafeteria staff, and custodial positions. Looking to make a difference in the lives of kids within your own community? Now's your chance. Full-time positions include benefits such as paid time off and vacation days. Pay is competitive, varying by position and experience. To apply, go to the Tri-County School Corporation website at trico.k12.in.us/employment to start your application. Come be a part of the team at Tri-County.
When you've got real work to do, Metal Supermarkets will help you get it done fast. With a huge variety of metals in stock, we can help no matter what job comes your way. And all it takes is a few clicks. We make buying metal online easy, so you can spend less time shopping and more time getting things done. Metal Supermarkets, the convenience stores for metal. Place an order online today at metalsupermarkets.com.
How do you stay at the top of an industry for more than 117 years? By always improving what you offer while never changing who you are. For another year running, Dairyland Seed is raising the bar for performance with our best ever line of corn, soybean, and silage products designed specifically for success in the upper Midwest. And yet again, we're delivering those products with the same dedicated support and access to the right people with the right information as we always have. Seed performance that's never been seen before, delivered the way it always used to be. That's the Dairyland Seed difference. Learn more at dairylandseed.com.
After you use Bounce Dryer sheets and realize how fresh, soft, less wrinkled, and less staticky your laundry can be, you'll put a sheet on it every time. Like those socks that smell like they've been through a marathon. Put a sheet on it. Or that blanket that's got wrinkles on its wrinkles. Put a sheet on it. Maybe even your chatty coworker who keeps distracting you. Okay, Bounce Dryer sheets can't do it all. But for fresher, softer, better laundry, put a sheet on it with Bounce.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
We're here at the Olympic Games, where Katie from Indiana is hitting every single hurdle. You may not be on the team, but you can get your game on with new Team USA games from the Hoosier Lottery. Play responsibly.
A lot of my favorite artists.
Hi, this is Kerry Livman from Kansas.
Carry on my wayward son.
Hi, I'm Phil Collins.
Real classic rock.
On the Q. 97.7 FM WLQI. Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Welcome to the show.
Tell me, what day is it?
Can you tell me what day it is?
Today is Thursday.
How about Thursday?
Thursday. Just remember Thursday. Thursday. Can you remember Thursday?
Thursday it is.
Well, now that we've got that settled, what's on our agenda for the rest of the day? Are you ready to be entertained?
Okay, let's see what you got.
Prepare to have your ribs tickled. Showtime, baby.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Cheryl with you. Good morning. Thank you for getting your day started with us here at the Q. And 98 Gold, portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at McDonald's, sponsoring our streaming video. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Mm-hmm. All right. So I got some more McDonald's details. Today. Just saying. Yeah, you in the McDonald's mood?
Yeah.
I got some more details. Now we're gonna have Brett on Monday at 8 o'clock Central Time to talk about this new thing that they're doing. They're serving up drinks now in these. They're going to do these collector meals with the cups. Okay.
Okay.
So there's going to be Barbie and Hot Wheels.
Okay.
Beanie Babies.
Oh my gosh.
Coca-Cola. Hello Kitty and Peanuts.
Oh, Hello Kitty.
Shrek, Jurassic Park, and Minions.
Oh, Minions.
And then a McDonald's one that'll have Grimace, Boo Buckets, Funny Fry Friends. So,
okay, so how many total did we see?
6.
Okay.
Right.
6 per thing? Like meaning like 6 in the McDonald's collection, 6 in the Hello Kitty collection, or
no, 6 cups total, featuring those 6 things that I just
okay.
So one of the cups is going to be Barbie and Hot Wheels. One of the cups is going to, or glasses.
I think there's more then, because I think it was Brett who no, it was Denise Neely, one of our listeners, posted the picture from McDonald's yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like really, really fun glassware, but it was more than 6 glasses.
All right.
Let's look her up.
Excuse me.
Shall we?
Yeah. But we're gonna have Brett on next week, irregardless. So, or regardless. Which one is it? It's regardless, right?
Yeah.
That's
all
right.
Good thing, because someone just said they would run around butt naked, and I was like, isn't it buck naked? And then I looked it up, and butt is the newer one, butt naked, but buck is the older of the two. And I was always like, yeah, isn't it buck naked? And then I was like, what's the buck have anything to do with the naked?
It's what people pay.
But yeah, irregardless or regardless. Ooh, now you got me.
I think it's regardless. I think irregardless is doubling it up. So anyway, so it says here the 6 cups are Barbie and Hot Wheels, Beanie Babies, Coca-Cola, Hello Kitty and Peanuts, Shrek, Jurassic Park and Minions, and McDonald's. So yeah, Brett sent me the picture, so he's going to be on with us on Monday to talk all about the glasses and the summer stuff that they're doing. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Let me show you this picture.
Okay.
Because it's really cool.
Yeah, it's like a tower of glasses, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I've got the same picture here that he sent me. So
but that's 1, 2. Oh, maybe it's duplicates. I don't see any duplicates in there, but
yeah, that's the picture that I've got. Yeah. That's
that's a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I want to.
And it starts Tuesday. So
wow.
Well,
now
I don't think you can get the whole set. I think you're buying. See, it says here in 20 years you're going to be happy you collected all 6 limited edition cups.
Okay, so there are the other ones like.
So it's got to be. Yeah, duplicates in there. It's got to be. You know what I bet it is?
What?
Because it's
some of the old ones.
No, it's around. So I bet they're showing both sides of the pictures, both sides of the glasses. I bet. I bet that's what it is. Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I was like, there's way more. When you said 6, I was like, there's way more glasses in this picture.
I bet that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry for the confusion.
But Brett sent me a picture, like showing me like the McDonald's one. He said I couldn't wait. I had to open it, and that's the one I want. I know that I want because
Brett, can you hook a girl up? Like
because
what's the
I
deal?
like
we need those to drink our water out of it.
Well, because I know I like Coca-Cola, and I like the McDonald's Classic. I think those are the two that I want. You know, I mean, I loved Hot Wheels as a kid. You know, I was big with the Matchbox cars
Hello
and
Kitty,
stuff. You know,
Hello Kitty,
yeah,
Barbie, Grimace.
Well, that's the McDonald's one, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I'm trying to think who the other ones were, but yeah. Beanie Babies. My gosh, I remember being out to her pregnant, waddling around and going through again and again and again and again to get all of them.
Yeah.
Whew.
But I remember getting collector's cups and glasses at McDonald's forever.
It wasn't kosher, I didn't.
Yeah, well, that's, you know, I'm sorry that your parents didn't like you. Yeah, you know. Cheryl's childhood sucked. Shalom. So I just, but I remember even like through the 90s, the plastic glasses I used to get all the time with all the Dream Team, with all the Bulls guys, with the Bears guys. I mean, you know, so many glasses.
Now, okay.
Cups, you know.
So here's what I'm trying to figure out. And I know this is probably not interesting to anybody. So we'll quickly move on.
Let's do it
it's
on the
perfect
radio.
for the radio.
Yeah.
How do they package though? Like, how do they, if it's glass, how are they getting those into the paper bags and making sure they're not shattering? Is it in a box?
Well, like when they give it to you through the drive-through?
Well, do they? Okay, so is it going to have like Coke in it? So I'm ordering a meal deal, and then this has got the glass, or it's in a box, or
I don't know. And the question is are they glass or are they plastic?
Oh, so it's called glasses, but we don't know if it's glass.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good
I'm not
point.
sure.
Okay.
So-
Well, you'll have to stay tuned on Monday.
Monday.
Okay. Steve's ready to.
Monday.
Steve's about to say there is too much Touhy. Now get out.
Cheryl can't wait.
Right.
She will not be patient. She'll ask for Brett's number today.
Right? Do you remember on SNL when they were imitating Barbara Streisand, and the girl the guy that was dressed up as her was like, "You got spilkies in the galacticoids," or whatever.
Oh, it was
like,
that was
Mike
the
Myers.
coffee talk.
Coffee talk.
Yeah, coffee talk with Mike Myers.
Spilkies means like ants in the pants.
Yeah.
And so that's
There you go.
Definitely appropriate.
There you go. Yeah. Tina says, good morning. Good morning, Tina. Thanks for checking in this morning. All right. I moved on last segment without getting to today's poll question. I wrapped up the other one, but I didn't get to today's.
What?
So we've been doing Thursday throwbacks, but I didn't get to that today because I saw this yesterday and I thought I'm curious to know if I'm the only one that thinks this is absolute insanity. Would you let a robot dentist work on your teeth? Robot dentists are about to become a thing after an AI company called Perceptive pulled off the first fully automated dental procedure. A robotic arm controlled by AI shaved down a guy's tooth for a crown. It works by 3D mapping the inside of your mouth. Then it clamps onto your jaw, and a drill moves in circles to grind your tooth down. Just sounds bad. So
and sounds like not anything I want to lead to. Yeah. Oops. Oops.
That's what I worry about.
Right.
What happens?
There's a hole in my face now.
Yes. What happens if the computer? I mean, listen, I understand that the computers that do this are probably going to be better than the ones that we have. But as Cheryl pointed out, it took her 12 minutes to put an attachment on to an email this morning. So I don't want that to happen because your computers aren't up to date. Like,
being a TikTok digital marketing specialist.
I'm not saying it was your fault. I'm saying it's the computer. I'm saying it's the equipment.
Right.
if a computer can take forever just to tell me that it got loaded on, is it going to know to stop when it reaches my skull with the drill? Like,
well, and here's
I need
the thing.
humans there, and I know there's a lot of human error, but I need humans there at least to be sure.
Okay, so when I had radiation, you hop up on the bed, and by bed I mean it's like if you broke your leg, you lay on a hard kind of surface, and then they literally aim guns, and they wind up tattooing you. They're just little dots, but they've got tattoos on your back and they've got tattoos on the front, so that it's precision. Like they get it all set up, because
I'm sure
if not, you're getting radiation on the wrong place.
Right.
So all I'm thinking is, like, when I sit in a dental chair, I've got my earbuds in because I'm like, I cannot handle the sound. It freaks me out. And then I'm constantly in my head, on top of the music blaring, I'm thinking, just be calm. By 10:30, this will all be over. You'll be okay. Your teeth will be white. You'll be fine. Like, I don't handle this well. What happens if I move ever so slightly to the left or to the right?
That's what I think about. Like, when I did my heart and lung scan, I'm like, what is this thing scanning? And like, what? Is this magnetic? I didn't take my earring out. Is my head going to get pulled against this thing? Like,
exactly what I was
what's
thinking.
happening?
Right.
Like,
Did I forget?
What if I sneeze? And is it going to burn my retinas out? Like, yeah, I'd worry about all that stuff.
Yep.
So, all right.
all while it's going on, too.
Yes. All right. Got to take our break. We'll come back. We got Frank with sports, and then we got Find the Big Deal with Shrek and Mantel. Stick around.
Where can you find Ileana's largest wholesale online auction? At BoswellTradeCenter.com. Open to the public. You'll find over 1,000 different items up for auction every week. Everything from tools, bicycles, and electric bicycles, new merchandise, building supplies, clothes, housewares, electronics, and everything in between. Specializing in store returns, shelf pulls, and new merchandise from major brands and retailers. BoswellTradeCenter.com is your home for fantastic deals. They're a great resource for online and store resellers. Make sure to follow them on Facebook for the latest auction offerings at BoswellTradeCenter.com.
Since 2005, the Sycamore Drive-In in Monticello has been serving up the best frozen custard around. Come for the frozen custard, but stay for the food. With Taco Tuesdays, Meatball Wednesdays, Soup and Salad Thursdays, along with a menu packed with mouth-watering all-American comfort food. Be sure to leave room for the best frozen custard you've ever had, with a flavor of the day and a great selection of malts, shakes, and sundaes. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street, behind the Bank of Wolcott in Monticello. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. Be sure to follow them on Facebook for the flavor of the day and other delicious specials.
Attention! If you owe money to the IRS, this is an urgent message. The IRS is cracking down by sending out heart-stopping letters, aggressively garnishing paychecks, seizing bank accounts, and putting liens on homes and businesses. They call it enforced compliance, and you better watch out because penalties and interest on unpaid taxes compound daily, making it seem impossible to ever get out of debt. Don't let the tax debt destroy your life. You need to call Optima Tax Relief, the #1 tax resolution firm. They're experts in the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks that the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands. Optima's resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, they'll fight to get you the best deal possible. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
Conservation officers were investigating the disappearance of a 17-year-old swimmer in Lake Michigan. A press release issued yesterday morning stated the Minnesota teen was reported missing after multiple swimmers were in distress. Upon arrival at a Porter County location of the lake, first responders found 2 swimmers and 1 Good Samaritan who needed medical attention, and all 3 were taken to a hospital in stable condition. The teen who went missing was last seen approximately 300 feet from shore. Authorities stated a beach hazard statement was in effect at the time of the incident, with waves of 6 to 9 feet forecasted. The search included the use of drones, vessels from the Coast Guard, Lake County Marina Unit, and several others. The search was ongoing. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office reported 48-year-old Scott Geppert of Portage was incarcerated on warrant charges of felony theft and fraud over a contractor issue. A press release issued yesterday said Geppert was arrested on Tuesday following an investigation that began last January 5th after a man said he hired the accused for $3,600 to install gutters on a new pole barn and that the work had not been done. According to law enforcement, a female acquaintance of the accused said the check was cashed and money was given to the contractor. Authorities stated that the accused originally said the work was completed, but later said he refunded the money. The Touch of Dutch Festival in DeMott is Saturday from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. in Spencer Park, featuring craft and food vendors, music entertainment, fireworks at dusk, and more. Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce, Diva Risch, talks about the planned opening of the festival.
Chris Schaefer grew up in DeMott and Wheatfield area. He played for the Gary Golden Bears back in the early 90s. And in a roundabout way, he was chosen to be the kicker in the 1993 film Rudy. His 15 seconds of fame brought him to us to do our kickoff for the 2024 Touch of Dutch.
For all of what's planned for Saturday, log on to demottchamber.org. The complete interview with Diva Risch is on our websites under the News Link and Newsmakers tab. Steve and Cheryl Touhy will serve as MCs for the festival. The Little Cousin Jasper Festival will be September 6th, 7th, and 8th in Potawatomi Park in Rensselaer. However, the festival's 5K run walk for all ages will be taking place August 24th, beginning at 9 a.m. at Carpenter Creek Cellars. Our interview with Linda Scheid, festival committee member, can be heard at our websites by going to the News Link and Newsmakers tabs. For more information about the festival in general, including registration for the 5K, the Lil Miss and Mr. contests, the parade, and more, go to littlecousinjasperfestival.com. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Back to school savings start at Fozzie Califf Appliances. Daily life can be messy when your family's always on the go. Whirlpool's innovative laundry features help you wash more in a single load. From soccer uniforms to kids' favorite blankets, Fozzie Califf has a full selection of Whirlpool washers and dryers that will help you get laundry done faster, so you can spend more time making messes instead of cleaning up after them. For back to school savings on Whirlpool washers and dryers, see the crew at Fozzie Califf Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
94-year-old Denny Conley of DeMott passed away on August 2nd. Funeral services for Denny Conley will be held at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, at 10 a.m. today with Pastor William Taylor officiating. Interment will be in Weston Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 80-year-old Bobby Joe Creasy of Winnemac passed away on Saturday, August 3rd. Graveside services will be held at 11 a.m. today, Eastern Time, at the Winnemac Cemetery, McKinley Edition. The American Legion and VFW will conduct military graveside services. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to LifeWise Academy for Eastern Pulaski Community School Corporation or American Diabetes Association. Online tributes may be offered at FrameMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 89-year-old Carl Anspaugh of Winnemac passed away on August 2nd. 88-year-old Vera George of Rensselaer passed away on Saturday, July 13th. Friends may call at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer on Saturday, August 10th, beginning at 10 a.m. Central Time. A memorial service for Vera George will follow immediately at 11 at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Interment of cremated remains will be at Western Reserve National Cemetery in Ohio at a later date. Online condolences may be made at jacksonfuneral.com. In memory of Vera George, please consider a contribution to either Southern Care Hospice or George Ade Memorial Healthcare. Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, entrusted with her arrangements. 89-year-old Carl Anspaugh of Winnemac passed away on August 2nd. Visitation will be from 9 until 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, August 10th at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Masonic services will be held at 9 a.m. Eastern on Saturday, also at Frame Mortuary. Funeral services for Carl Anspaugh will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday at the funeral home. Burial will take place at Winnemac Cemetery. The American Legion and VFW will conduct military graveside services. Memorial contributions may be made to the Friends of the Panhandle Pathway or Pulaski County Human Services Food Pantry. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. 47-year-old Catherine Ann Gilbert of Rensselaer passed away on August 4th. Visitation will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, on Monday, August 12th from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time, with funeral services for Catherine Ann Gilbert to follow at noon, officiated by Pastor Jeremy Isley. Interment taking place at Memory Gardens, Rensselaer. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the family. To share memories and or condolences, please visit jacksonfuneral.com. 97-year-old Hilda Yoder of Rensselaer passed away on Saturday, August 3rd. Private family services for Hilda Yoder will be held at a later date. Online condolences may be expressed at jacksonfuneral.com. In memory of Hilda Yoder, please consider a contribution to her favorite charity, the Good Samaritan Food Pantry of Rensselaer. Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer is handling the arrangements. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by Monticello's Sycamore Drive-In.
Today, patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful on your way into work. Sunny with a high near 81. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 59. Friday, sunny with a high near 74. Friday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 52. Saturday, sunny and breezy with a high near 74. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 52.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Looking to sell your home? At Fit For You Home Solutions, we're not just your cash buyer. We are your trusted allies through the entire selling process. If you are an overwhelmed landlord, behind on your payments, or inherited a property with a lot of stuff that is a hassle for you, we got your back. With a streamlined process and fair cash offers, we'll make buying your home easy peasy. Call or text 219-206-0666 today, or visit us online at homes LLC.com. That's fitforyouhomesllc.com.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant good Thursday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. Starting off with Major League Baseball following Tuesday's ending of 21 straight defeats, an American League record. The White Sox returned to their losing norm of 2024, dropping the series finale Wednesday to the Oakland Athletics 3-2. The A's take 2 of this 3-game set, while the White Sox close out this 6-game road trip at 1-5. In just his second start since bouncing back from Tommy John surgery in 2023, his third appearance overall going back to late July, Davis Martin gave the White Sox 6 quality innings of 2-hit ball, no runs, 4 Ks and a walk, a tough no decision. He had early run support as Andrew Benintendi, for the second time in consecutive games, homered with a man on. However, the White Sox bullpen could not get the job done. 2K Toussaint, to relieve Davis in the 7th, could not preserve the advantage, charged with giving up all 3 of the A's runs, working just a third of an inning, facing 4 batters total. Dominic Leone would enter the game out of the pen. First hitter up, Zach Geloff, an RBI single. Eventually, Lawrence Butler sack fly to left, which brought in Armando Alvarez from third with the bases loaded, marked the go-ahead strike. White Sox under 500 by 61 games at 28-89, and while they struggled on the road, the Cubs doing a lot better at home, completing a 7-game homestand Wednesday, capped off with an 8-2 victory of the Minnesota Twins. Cubs managing to take 2 of 3 over the Twins, in all displaying a 5-2 showing on this recent home stretch. After spotting the Twins 2 runs combined over the first 2 innings. The Cubs making noise in the third, sending 9 to the plate, putting up a 3 spot, going up 4-2. Then in the fourth, Ian Happ extended the Cubs cushion, homering to right, a 2-run shot. Michael Busch also win yard for the Cubs in the first. Javier Assad getting the start, a no decision over 4 innings, yet the Cubs bullpen not allowing a single run. Combined between 4 relievers who recorded 6 strikeouts, no walks. Both the Cubs and White Sox off on Thursday. This before both clubs resume their crosstown showdown on Friday, the first of 2 at Guaranteed Rate Field. Back to the Cubs, it's season-ending Tommy John surgery for pitcher Albert Alzolay, confirmed Wednesday by manager Craig Counsell. This to repair a torn right UCL in his right elbow. Alzolay, who has not pitched at the big league level since May 12th, had attempted to come back with 3 minor league rehab outings in July. NFL training camp, Bears with the pads on Wednesday at Hallis Hall in Lake Forest, Illinois. Bears with 3 players departing practice due to injury. Right tackle Darnell Wright, defensive tackle Andrew Billings, and corner Terrell Smith. Wright had returned to the practice field on Tuesday after missing the previous 3 practices from a minor injury. Colts camp at the Grand Park Sports Campus in Westfield. Center Wesley French heads to injured reserve. French, who played in all 17 games for the Colts last season, will be sidelined due to a lower leg injury. To make up for room at center, the Colts signing Wednesday Ryan Cole, recently undrafted by the Atlanta Falcons. Summer Olympics in Paris as of Thursday morning. The United States medal count stands at 94, 27 gold, 35 silver, and 32 bronze. On Wednesday, the U.S. achieved gold in women's track cycling, which included Hoosier State native Chloe Dygert, the Brownsburg, Indiana native, part of the 4-person team in this event. And that's a look at your sports for this Thursday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Well, let's play Find the Big Deal with Dragon Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. That's the number here. Let me know the price today on Smithfield Fresh Pork Barbecue Strips, Steaks, Ground Taco Meat. All on sale for the same price at Dragon Man Till this week. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Dragon Man Till and Touhyville.
At Lowe's, we know how to save pros time and money. Save 20% on 1-gallon cans and 5-gallon pails of Valspar Defense or Cabot Stain. Plus, save 15% on your choice of 6 or more Purdy items. And get free same-day delivery to the job site when you order by 2 p.m. Because Lowe's knows pros. Valid through 8/21. While supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See store or Lowe's.com for details. Must be single receipt purchase. Delivery by 8 p.m. Subject to driver availability. Additional terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Wherever I travel, I've learned that local knowledge is key to a great journey. But so is knowing the language. And that's where Rosetta Stone comes in. They're now offering a lifetime membership to all 25 of their languages. You can dabble in French, try a little German, learn Japanese or Swedish, and you can now get 50% off Rosetta Stone's lifetime unlimited subscription. Visit rosettastone.com/radio today to purchase and then learn for life. That's rosettastone.com/radio.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-stress performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through December 28th, Castrol Edge and Edge High Mileage Motor Oil are on rollback at Walmart.
Claim based on sequence 9 test under high-load conditions versus API SP test limits.
Jake from State Farm. I'm winning. I finally cleaned my house, so I'm breaking out my new tropical room spray.
Keep winning and create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. It's like your own personal paradise.
Ooh, hey, grab me a coconut water.
Bundling, just another way to save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Congratulations to Jim and Namot. He knew that Smithfield Fresh Pork Barbecue Strip Steaks, Ground Taco Meat, all on sale this week at Dragon Man Till for $1.99 a pound. Get your groceries online. They'll do the shopping for you. You go pick it up, or they'll deliver it right to your business or your home. All you got to do is use shop.strachanmantel.com and use your rewards account login and password at Strachan Mantel. That's right. So you get the online coupons, reward points, the in-store sale prices, all that good stuff, and they do the shopping for you. It's that easy. Again, shop.strachanmantel.com. Strachan Mantel, life made simple, food made easy. All right. Your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price and the same item, and you'll be entered in for a chance to win. We'll draw the winner on Friday. That's tomorrow, right here in Touhyville. Good luck.
In March 2023, the USDA announced over $1 billion in funding through the Rural Energy for America program, offering grants and guaranteed loans to encourage ag producers and rural small businesses to implement energy efficiency improvements and renewable energy solutions. The USDA is sponsoring a free informational seminar that will explain currently available incentives, including specific details about the Rural Energy for America grant program. Join us Thursday, August 22nd from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Top Link Business Center in Rensselaer. Pre-register online at hsisolar.com to reserve your spots.
Sometimes I struggle to get to sleep. My body stopped for the day, but my mind is still running. So I take ZQuil.
ZQuil, the world's #1 sleep aid brand, has a range of non-habit-forming products to fit you and your family's needs. Invest in a great night's sleep for the best you tomorrow.
I'm awake and ready to take on anything.
Better days start with ZQuil nights. Explore our products at ZQuil.com. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Is your garage full of stuff? Wouldn't it be nice to be able to park your car in there? Don't rent a storage unit. Instead, rent to own a portable storage unit from Yoder's Portable Buildings. Yoder's has a large selection of portable storage sheds, garages, cabins, gazebos, and offices in your choice of metal or wood. From 8 by 8 feet to 16 by 48, Yoder's is affordable with monthly rent to own prices starting less than $100 a month. And there's no credit check. Yoder's even has free delivery and setup. All you need is the first month's rent and a security deposit. And if you ever move, they can easily move with you. And there's 10 locations in Valparaiso, Lowell, Wanata, LaPorte, Michigan City, Knox, Rensselaer, South Bend, New Carlisle, Plymouth, and Linwood, Illinois. To find out how affordable they are, visit yodersportablebuildings.com. YODERS portablebuildings.com. Want to see them in person? Just stop by Yoder's Portable Buildings on Washington Street in Valparaiso, open Monday through Saturday from 8 till 5.
Baby, are you ready to rock?
97.7 FM WLQI, The Q. Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
What day is it? Look at the calendar.
It's Thursday.
Thursday.
It's Thursday, and you have changed something in this room.
I've changed my mind.
About what?
About waking up.
What else is there to do? Going back to sleep.
Wake up! Wake up! Please, wake up!
Why?
Why? You're gonna miss out. You're going to miss it.
Miss what? The show. The show's not over. In fact, it's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Portions of our show this morning brought to us by our friends over at Supercuts. Why settle for a regular cut when you can get yourself a Supercut? That's right. Head over to Supercuts in Rensselaer, Lowell, Valparaiso. Get yourself a great looking haircut. They've got hair products if you want to get those. If you want to do tanning, they've got that in Rensselaer and Lowell. Whatever it is, they got you all taken care of at Supercuts. Also want to mention Jasper County REMC, powered up Touhyville each and every morning right here on the Q. 98 Gold, streaming on all of our places. Download the apps. You can listen that way. And, of course, we're on video where folks are saying good morning. Like Carrie Ann says good morning. Rich says good morning, Touhyville. How are we all doing this fine morning? We are great, Rich. Hope you are too. And Sharon says good morning. I wish I could see a little better the emojis. Okay, so I think Carrie Ann has like a sun rising over the mountains, a sunflower, and a sun. And then Sharon has a cup of coffee. Wow. See, I need my big magnifying glass.
Good grief.
I know, but I can't see the. I mean, you see now. Listen, maybe if I showed it, like if I put it on the screen,
I can see it. Yeah.
See, like so you can see that fine. You know what that emoji is.
Yeah, but I have glasses on.
Oh, fine. I know everything and can do everything right. Fine.
Oh,
good.
wow. How rude.
I thought it was complimentary that you could do everything right and do good. I don't think it was rude. Rude would say you can't do anything right. So
no, that was when we were married.
So, which one of us?
Oh no.
Divorce shalom. Rich says the thing about this Facebook Live video is that unlike all the others, you are all my neighbors technically. Yes, absolutely.
Right.
That's what I'm saying about Touhyville. It's all our thing. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. All right. So I know there's a certain couple that are your favorites as far as perfume goes.
Yes.
But do you like to change it up? Do you like to try new ones?
Not
usually. You just stick with the ones that you like?
Because I have two that I like are my diehards, and then I have these little bottles that I love of like cheaper perfume that I put in every like purse and everything like that. Yeah.
Okay, so for me, cologne is whatever like if you say that it smells good, then I'm in. Like unless it really like turns me off or I don't like it on me.
Yeah.
If you say you like it, I'll wear it. Like it's but I think this new cologne may be my way to your heart.
Oh my.
Want to smell like Annie Ann's pretzels?
Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, baby. I love Annie Ann.
Who doesn't? How do you walk past an Annie Ann's pretzels in a mall and not get an Annie Ann's pretzel?
And you know what my favorite thing at Annie Ann is?
Same as me. Go ahead.
They're pretzel dogs.
It's not the same as me. It's the little bites with the cheese. I just like the little nuggets with the cheese.
They have like little hot dogs wrapped in a pretzel. Oh gosh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
With the cheese.
Yeah.
And I like the jalapeno cheese. So, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Rich says the only way I'm switching cologne is if she buys it for it. I haven't bought myself cologne in God knows when.
You don't really like to even wear it that much.
I don't. I used to wear it
on dates and stuff when you were trying to impress me, but now, yeah. You're like, whatever, woman.
It's not what I was trying to impress you. It was when we were married, I would wear it. Like I was just, it was there.
And it was like how we knew date night was happening.
But that's what I'm saying. We used to like not get dressed up like in our tuxedo and dress, but I mean,
but when
we get dressed up, I would squirt it on, Rich says for me, she needs to want me to smell like that or why am I doing this? Right. I agree. That's Tina says, Bend pretzels are the absolute best.
Who?
Bend? Oh, Ben's pretzels. Ben's.
What's a Ben's pretzels?
I don't know. I've never tried it. We will though. We will look it up because we're both big fans of soft pretzels. That's one of my favorite treats.
It's my favorite. It's really one of my favorites. Yeah, Ben's.
Auntie Anne's is launching its very own signature fragrance. It's called Need, Knead, to celebrate both how vital it is and, bread dough. They say, quote, the smell is special and a powerful sense. Fans have shared their memories and experiences that began with just a whiff of our pretzels. We've bottled that moment. Ooh, the pretzel.
Oh, the pretzel.
I love it. I love it.
Wow.
Yep. All right. She says they have them in Valpo. So we'll have to check that out when we go to Valparaiso.
Oh, we'll have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We like going to Valparaiso.
All
right. We may have a crime spree on our hands.
Uh-oh.
A seagull flew off with a guy's wallet. Now, we had a story last week where a seagull was going into a convenience store and kept stealing chips. Now.
Oh, was that funny? Was that video was hilarious. He would just waddle up and
then walk
right
out
the door
and like ran out to the middle of the street and then started eating it. Yeah.
And he'd peck it open like,
Yep. So Noah Carberg is the manager of a Nantucket Memorial Airport in Massachusetts. There once was a seagull in Nantucket.
Right.
He saw a man's wallet and he took it.
Well, I was going to say.
I know.
Yeah.
I No, that's the normal rhyme, but I did the radio one.
The radio safe edit
That's
version.
right. That's right. So Noah, he lost his wallet on Sunday when he got robbed in broad daylight by a seagull. He was loading bags into his car at the grocery store, set the wallet down on his shopping cart. The gull swooped in, snagged the wallet, and took off.
Could you imagine having to call and cancel all your credit cards because of this freaking bird? Like, get back here, you animal!
What are you gonna do with that?
Right.
What, you're just
you can't even eat it.
Right. You're gonna drop it in a minute.
Here, I'll give you my Twinkie if you bring me back my wallet.
Right. He says, my first thought was I want my wallet back. My second thought was I probably look like an idiot chasing a flying bird through a parking lot. Drop it. Yeah. Oh, man. He says he chased it across the lot, over a fence, onto the roof of a car wash next door before he finally gave up. He still didn't get it after all that. There's a video of it on the roof, shaking the cash out of it, then picks the wallet back up and in its beak and flies away. So shakes the cash out and takes off with his credit cards.
Oh my gosh.
Obviously, the bird didn't eat the wallet. He probably just dropped it somewhere, but it has not turned up yet. So, yes, I'm just saying, it's a crime spree. You got to watch out for these crime sprees. You can't trust animals to anything.
They're animals.
Because this just in, owls do not make great ring bearers either.
Oh, that would be bad. Could you imagine?
Mm-hmm. A couple in the UK had a wedding last month. For some reason, they had an owl serving as the ring bearer. Apparently, it's a Harry Potter thing. Things did not go according to plan, and the owl flew off with the rings and refused to come back for 7 hours. The wedding was in an abbey, and it flew up and perched itself in a windowsill very high up. The owl's professional handler desperately tried to lure it down with a piece of chicken. That didn't work. Eventually, they gave up, went on with the ceremony without the rings, rather. The owl did eventually return with the rings, but that wasn't until well into the night. So, yeah, guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but when you see something in a movie, it's usually digitally enhanced or well trained. Like it's, although they had an owl trainer, so I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, very funny. Rich says, I made cologne yesterday. Well, I made garlic powder, but now I smell like that forever, maybe. So
that's funny.
And he says,
I don't know that I want to smell like pretzels.
No, I just,
because remember the woman who, when we took the kids to karate for like 5 years, she worked at Subway. So she always smelled like Subway sandwiches.
Yeah. No, I don't think I would actually want to smell.
Which I loved that smell, but
yeah,
you don't want to smell like it.
Not all the time. No, that's too much. So, all right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We got more fun things to dive into. Dolly Parton's thoughts on people complaining and scary sounds that our pets do not like. You're going to be amazed. Some of them are obvious, but some of them we're wondering if it's just our dog or if it's others too. So stick around for that.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful on your way into work. Sunny with a high near 81. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 59. Friday, sunny with a high near 74. Friday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 52. Saturday, sunny and breezy with a high near 74. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 52.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
With so much financial uncertainty, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor, Christine Bogan. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for the future. After all, retirement isn't the end of the road. It's a new beginning. Call us at 219-866-3788. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help. Doing what? Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
This year, Dell Technologies' Back to School event is delivering impressive tech with an inspiring purpose. Learn how Dell is helping Computer Aid, whose work is helping solar community hubs with tech and AI literacy skills to empower remote, displaced, or disconnected communities around the world. Help Dell make a difference and shop AI-ready PCs powered by Snapdragon X Series processors at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-stress performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through December 28th, Castrol Edge and Edge High Mileage Motor Oil are on rollback at Walmart.
Claim based on sequence 9 test under high-low conditions versus API SP test limits.
To get people excited about Boost Mobile's new nationwide 5G network, we're offering unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month.
Forever.
Even if you have a baby.
Even if your baby has a baby.
Even if you grow old and wrinkly and you start repeating yourself.
Even if you start repeating yourself.
Even if you're on your deathbed and you need to make one last call.
Or text.
Right, or text the long-lost son you abandoned at birth.
You'll still get unlimited talk, text, and data for just $25 a month with Boost Mobile.
Forever!
After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited plan.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppable, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
Classic. Keeps on raining, love is gonna break. Carry on my wayward son, no doubt about it. I'm losing you.
WQ 97.7 FM WLQI. Touhyville, now with even more Touhy.
Are you awake?
Yeah.
What day is it?
Throwback Thursday. Throwback. Throwback.
Throwback Thursday.
A bit of a throwback.
You know, throwback.
Thursday? What does that mean? It's more fun?
Oh, okay.
It's Thursday and tomorrow's Friday.
Come on, start this thing.
Let's put on a show.
Let's make it our best show ever. What is this? Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. It's Stephen Cheryl with you here on the Q and 98 Gold, having fun. If you go to the Touhyville Show Facebook page, you can scroll through and find our Hilltop High-Low game, where we post a picture of a card on Monday, and then on Friday we pick another card, And if that card is higher or lower and you guessed right, you're entered in for a chance to win a $25 certificate to the Hilltop in Morocco. Now, let's say in the past you've been wrong. You're like, I always pick higher and it's lower. I always pick lower and it's higher. Well, this week, you're in luck.
This is your week.
That's right. The card we picked on Monday was an ace. Ace is number 1 in our game. So that means all you have to do is say higher and you're in. You don't have to do draw. We don't do draws. If it's a draw, everybody's entered. So just say higher and you're entered in for a chance to win a $25 gift certificate to the Hilltop in Morocco. We'll draw the winner tomorrow. Also want to mention our friends over at Another Season in DeMott. Need a gift for any reason. Head to Another Season. Lots of great stuff going on over there. Of course, we'll be in DeMott on Saturday for the all the festivities that are the Touch of Dutch. But if you're in DeMott any other time, you want to stop by Another Season in DeMott, they'll actually be closed for the Touch of Dutch this Saturday, just so you know. If you're planning on going over there, just go over to Touch of Dutch and hang out with us. But Another Season going to be closed this week. They'll reopen on Monday at 10 a.m. So
just this Saturday, right?
Just this Saturday.
Yeah, so they're open the rest of the week. Yeah.
Yeah. They're just closed this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Just for Touch of Dutch. Yeah. So you can always find out more on their Facebook page or their website, anotherseasonfloral.com, and follow them on Instagram as well. Speaking of Facebook, our poll question today asking you, would you let a robot dentist do work on your teeth? Both Cheryl and I said no.
Thank you.
Yeah. And that's where the majority of you are as well. 92% say no. 8% are fine with it. Yeah. I'll let a robot handle my stuff. I probably wouldn't be, against like a cleaning or something like that, but I think a procedure.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why, because a lot of times a computer is probably more accurate, but I at least need a human there on, to stop things if they go awry. So, I mean, that's what I'm thinking is at least someone running the controls. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. All right. So recently, Julia Roberts was interviewed and they were talking to her about probably her whole career, but they got into Steel Magnolias. And she was talking about the idea that apparently it was super hot when they were filming outside for some kind of wedding scene or something. It was really hot. And that everyone was complaining about the heat, except for Dolly Parton was not. And Julia Roberts was like, is this woman like a robot? Is she fake? What is happening?
Well, we were like, everybody had like ice on their wrists and doing the whole thing. And everybody was like, it's hot. Could I get some water? And this, and Dolly never said anything. And I finally I had to say, Dolly, I mean, you've got a wig and you're doing the thing and the wool. And I mean, come on, it's hot. I mean,
Sweat a little,
you know, but just say, I'm hot, this is a drag. No. And she said, when I was a little girl, I wanted to be famous and I wanted to be rich. And now I'm both those things. I'm not going to complain about it.
I love it. This is what I wanted my whole life. Now I'm going to complain about this. So we're out here.
Great outlook.
So it's hot. Okay. You know what we're out here doing when it's hot? Filming a movie.
Right.
Like this is what we're doing.
Right.
Yeah. Forget it. So I thought that was really cool. That it just endeared me even more to Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Who I that's one of those, we never got to it. There was a story a couple of weeks ago about celebrities that you just couldn't see not liking, or, you could never see them like getting in a scandal or something like that. Dolly Parton's one of those. Yeah. Like I could just never see being mad at Dolly Parton, like not liking her. So, yeah. All right. Came across this on one of the 432,319 different websites that I go to every day to find fun stuff for us to talk about. 10 scariest things for pets. Okay.
I'm going to guess fireworks.
Fireworks is number one.
Yeah.
47% say their pets find them terrifying. Now, for us, Ace isn't so bad. He used to be worse.
Oh, yeah. Now he's really chill, but but he did not like it in Bourbonnais for sure.
Well,
and like at first here, I don't think he liked it either.
He hit under the bed a couple times when I was here with him. I had him for the first couple of 4th of July when I was here,
Mm-hmm.
and he was not a fan. And but I will tell you, there's times when he was outside where he's fine with it. Now there's times like we were outside 4th of July. I was by your house.
Mhm.
We watched fireworks out your window.
Mhm.
Then I took him home. We went outside in the yard,
Mhm.
and one boom went off. And it's so funny because for those that have seen our pictures and stuff of Ace, he's this little guy, and he will stop dead when this big boom goes off and look at me as if to say, "Did you hear that?"
Right. Are we all gonna die? Right.
And then, and then he bolts for the door like we're going
Mhm.
back inside now. It's very funny to see.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now I could tell you because I'm on a busy street. He can't stand. We have a lot of people with like souped up cars, waking up at the butt crack of dawn, revving engines, stuff like that.
Mhm.
And he hates it.
Yeah.
He hates loud cars.
Now, what's the butt crack of dawn before you actually get up? Because that's you're
I know.
we live the butt crack of dawn.
Right.
Like,
It's kind of like with us, it's like, like last night it was a 10:45 and I was talking to Harley on the phone and I just went, do I bother going to bed or just
oh my
pull
goodness, yeah. I don't know
just
why you do that
pretend
to
I'm
yourself.
back in college? Like,
Yeah, I don't know
yeah.
why you do that to yourself.
Yeah, I was just saying like a midnight,
So okay, so it's late at night, not necessarily early in the morning.
yeah, it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But it is funny how some sounds will drive him crazy,
and some
and other ones, like you said, revving of a car drives him nuts. Hearing like the neighbor kids drive him nuts. Hear like
he
a
hates
dog
banging
bark.
because we share a wall with
Mm-hmm.
my neighbors and who just, I mean, I could tell you when they come home because it's
Right. Boom,
slamming of
boom, boom.
doors, slamming windows,
Mhm.
like because our windows are 100 years old. You kind of have
Mhm.
to slowly, carefully close them, or
Yeah.
else you're waking up the entire neighborhood.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah.
like boom, 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 and he can't take it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he hates it.
Absolutely
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. But then I live by the train tracks. The train goes by and it doesn't even faze
Doesn't
him.
care.
Doesn't-
Yep.
Sometimes it doesn't faze him and we're in the yard.
Right.
Other times it does. Other times, like, he's like, that's too loud. We got to go. Like, he doesn't
Yeah.
freak out. I could just see when it gets too
He doesn't
loud.
like it.
He's like,
Mhm.
I'm going back in.
Well, their
I'll
ears
come out
are
later.
so much more
Yeah.
sensitive than ours. Yeah.
Mhm. Going to the vet.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily know that
now
he's scared.
now he's okay, but he used to, I could tell you when we were in Bourbonnais, he didn't even want to pee outside. It was too much smells, too many big dogs, little dogs, yappy dogs. He didn't like any of it. He would be all up in my grill. Like, yeah,
He used to hate going to the pet store.
he hates going to the pet
Like,
store still.
He would get
He
to
doesn't.
that like the door of like all the smell, and
He's in the parking lot and he's like,
did not
no.
like it.
And
yeah.
we thought that was like a treat. Like now you can
Right.
run around, dude,
Mhm. Yep.
Nope.
Yep. Jay says, good morning, guys. We hang out with you every day. I'm usually busy welding, running the plasma cutting table, ordering materials, etc. That's why you don't hear from me often. Jason keeps you guys entertained, though. Jay, we appreciate it. I know you and Jay and Jason work together, and you guys are great friends, and you have a lot of fun together. But
That's cool.
Jay, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Carrie says her dog hates getting its nails clipped. Does not like that.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
I don't really know how Ace is with it because it's done at the groomers. I don't really
Yeah.
know like how he is.
Yeah.
Let's see. The vacuum cleaner. Yeah, I don't vacuum a lot. That's one of those things that's with you and I sharing him. A lot of those things I don't have to do when he's there. I have a couple of times. He barks a little bit, but not crazy. I remember when I was younger, our dog hated it. Hated the vacuum cleaner. Would bark
Yeah,
ferociously.
he doesn't
at
like.
it.
He used
Yeah.
to hate it in Bourbonnais,
Mhm.
and he really doesn't even like the mop.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
he's.
I
I don't
really
know that
noticed
it's the noise.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Mhm.
You
Like the
because the
Swiffer
steamer,
sweeper, yeah.
the steamer thing just makes a, that kind of
Yeah.
noise.
And he doesn't like it?
no,
That's
nope,
funny.
Nope.
New people they've never met. Ace goes back and forth on that. Sometimes he likes them. Sometimes he's a little scared and needs a minute with them.
Mhm.
Sudden movements.
Yeah, he doesn't like that.
Sometimes Sometimes he thinks it's part of a game, and it will cause him to go running around like crazy around the backyard. So, balloons popping. Again, certain noises. Yeah, that's
because it's shocking and they don't know what's going to happen. Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of shocking and doesn't know what's going to happen, are you going to mention the worst one of all?
Well,
for Ace.
Yeah. For us, for whatever reason, he could be around you. He could be all cuddled up, and all it takes is one, and sits up
hates
quick.
A fart noise.
Sits up quick.
Yep, and gets out
and
leaves.
Yep. Yep. Gets up and he's just like.
Not that I would know, because females don't fart.
Right? No, it's only me.
It's only men.
Yep. I'm leaving. And I'm like, you do it too, dude. Yep.
No.
But he just, he will not. Nope. Does not. Nope. Yep. Getting too close to kiss or cuddle them. He loves that.
Oh,
he doesn't try to pull away. I mean, he'll get right up on your face. I get right up on his face. Like, he's that is not something that scares our dog. The sound of a tea kettle whistling. I don't know.
Ooh, I would imagine that's real high pitched for them.
Probably.
I don't know.
Okay, now this person said opening the fridge. 7% of people say it makes their pet jump. It does make my pet jump, but he thinks we're getting food.
Yeah, I was going to say the opposite. He's getting all ready.
Yes.
Then.
Yeah. If he hears me open the fridge, he thinks there's some stuff going
coming.
on. Yeah.
Yep.
He hears me cutting stuff on a plate. He's in the kitchen sitting, like, what do you got? What do you got going up there?
And
why don't you just drop some now?
It sucks if it's like chocolate because he can't have it. Like, so we always have to grab like a piece of turkey or something else for him.
Yeah. He's eating the same time we are. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So I came across that, as things that scare our pets, so if it was Ace, he'd be like, hey, could you please stop farting? He would tell us that.
Yeah.
Some other things your dog might tell you to stop doing. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, the toilet water could use a little twist of lemon. Just giving you a heads up. Hey, psst, come here. The cat hates you. Yeah, just so you know. Yeah. Listen, I don't care that you don't like it in the rain. I'll poop when I'm ready.
Yep.
Hey, want to throw a tennis ball until you're ready to pass out? You want to go do that? Yep. Hey, dress me up for Halloween again, and I'll kill you in your sleep. Just so you know, I don't find it funny, and I don't like those sweaters either. Hey, can you give me that throw pillow and then leave the room? Give me a little privacy. For us, it's a dragon.
For us, it's the armless.
Yes,
the armless dragon.
Yes, the phallic dragon.
Phallic dragon,
which was not a popular cartoon in the 70s. It was one that did not take off. By the way, just so you know, the dog sitter just sits and smokes weed and never walks me. Never doesn't just know what you're paying him for. And seriously, I mean to ask you, where did my balls go? Seriously, like
where did my balls go?
Some things that your dog might ask you.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Tri-County School Corporation is hiring. They have several openings for the 2024-2025 school year, including substitute teachers, teacher aides, cafeteria staff, and custodial positions. Looking to make a difference in the lives of kids within your own community? Now's your chance. Full-time positions include benefits such as paid time off and vacation days. Pay is competitive, varying by position and experience. To apply, go to the Tri-County School Corporation website at trico.k12.in.us/employment to start your application. Come be a part of the team at Tri-County.
Hey, Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Vierk's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the U.S. and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Vierk's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Vierk's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
We're here at the Olympic Games, where Katie from Indiana is hitting every single hurdle. You may not be on the team, but you can get your game on with new Team USA games from the Hoosier Lottery. Play responsibly.
I can't believe tax season is here already. Look at all this info I have to enter.
Phil's small accounting firm is growing in numbers.
Why didn't I take that typing class in high school?
A data entry specialist could really help him in a crunch.
I got blisters on my fingers.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Hi, everyone. If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, we have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions. They'll tell you if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-948-5880. So if you've been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, call now. Find out if you have a case and how much it's potentially worth. Call 800-948-5880 to speak with a live person now.
Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states.
Alrighty, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. So we were just talking about funny things that scares your pets, or not necessarily funny, but things that will scare your pet and sounds and going to different places. And you were just saying off the air during the break that Netflix has a new show that just is coming out tomorrow? I think you said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Inside the Mind of a Dog. Things that we're learning about
how they think.
That's so wild.
Dogs have found their way into every corner of our lives.
He is very lovey.
They're our companions, our saviors.
Do you recognize the voice?
And yet, we're only beginning to understand how their brains actually work.
It's Rob Lowe.
Really?
It's Rob Lowe, yeah.
I like to use the phrase dogs smell and color. Dogs have nose prints in the same way that we have fingerprints.
Dogs are both prey and predator.
Every dog breed is just another version of a wolf.
So how did dogs and humans become so intertwined?
Instead of being afraid of humans, a population of wolves They actually became attracted to all the yummy garbage that the humans were creating. Survival of the friendliest is really the most successful evolutionary strategy that has been identified.
Wow.
Dogs have 16 different facial expressions.
Dogs are constantly communicating with us.
Stick. They can smell our mood, adrenaline. They can even smell our stress.
What people view as a great dog today is what service dogs have been raised and trained to be for a century.
We can all get closer to our dogs if we know their secrets.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw it. I favorited it yesterday and didn't want to bother you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah, because I mean, we talk about it all the time. I'd love to know what he's thinking.
We have to watch it with him, I think. So Saturday, when you come over and we watch something, we watch our shows.
Yeah.
That needs to be one that we watch with him.
Well, I think that's going to be a little tough this Saturday.
Yeah, this Saturday it's not happening. Nope.
This Saturday we will be fully locked in to Touch of Dutch. We're going to be out there for all the fun. Can't wait to be out there at Touch of Dutch. We're going to be out there all day long for all the fun festivities. I mean, there is going to be bands all day. There's going to be food all day. We've got the parade going early on. So just plan your whole day out there at Touch of Dutch.
And then next week is Goodstock.
Goodstock. We will be out there.
We'll be out there
the following week. So
yeah.
So this Saturday at Touch of Dutch, you got Party Foul at about 12:15, 2:30 Steel Country, 4:30 Small Town, and 7:00 Naughty, followed by the fireworks. Sponsored by our friends Jasper County REMC, NIPSCO, and Emily Waddle, Jasper County Circuit Court Judge Elect, and of course the main sponsor of the whole day is Striker Mantel. So and of course we're glad to be a part of it as well. It's Touhyville Media, not just being the MCs, but Touhyville Media also a big sponsor of Touch of Dutch. So WLQI 98 Gold and Bear Country. So
and then next weekend at Goodstock, I love the name of Goodstock. Operation Hope or Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival.
Yep.
Love it.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot of
That's
fun.
going to be a lot of fun.
Hey, WIBN, give me a second. WIBN decided
to start playing over you.
I think
knock it off.
So, technology wise, so every hour we have to play a thing called the legal ID in radio. So the computer's set up to fire that off automatically at the top of the hour. So that's what it started doing. So anyway, so let's take our break and on WLQI. We'll get news on WIBN. You'll get a little quickie news and some music, and then we'll be back with more fun here in Touhyville. Thanks for hanging out.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
Conservation officers were investigating the disappearance of a 17-year-old swimmer in Lake Michigan. A press release issued yesterday morning stated the Minnesota teen was reported missing after multiple swimmers were in distress. Upon arrival at a Porter County location of the lake, first responders found 2 swimmers and 1 Good Samaritan who needed medical attention, and all 3 were taken to a hospital in stable condition. The teen who went missing was last seen approximately 300 feet from shore. Authorities stated a beach hazard statement was in effect at the time of the incident, with waves of 6 to 9 feet forecasted. The search included the use of drones, vessels from the Coast Guard, Lake County Marina Unit, and several others. The search was ongoing. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office reported 48-year-old Scott Geppert of Portage was incarcerated on warrant charges of felony theft and fraud over a contractor issue. A press release issued yesterday said Geppert was arrested on Tuesday following an investigation that began last January 5th. After a man said he hired the accused for $3,600 to install gutters on a new pole barn, and that the work had not been done. According to law enforcement, a female acquaintance of the accused said the check was cashed and money was given to the contractor. Authorities stated that the accused originally said the work was completed, but later said he refunded the money. The Touch of Dutch Festival in DeMott is Saturday from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. in Spencer Park, featuring craft and food vendors, music entertainment, fireworks at dusk, and more. Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce, Diva Risch, talks about the planned opening of the festival.
Chris Schaefer grew up in DeMont and Wheatfield area. He played for the Gary Golden Bears back in the early 90s. And in a roundabout way, he was chosen to be the kicker in the 1993 film Rudy. His 15 seconds of fame brought him to us to do our kickoff for the 2024 Touch of Dutch.
For all of what's planned for Saturday, log on to DeMontChamber.org. The complete interview with Diva Risch is on our websites under the News link and Newsmakers tab. Steve and Cheryl Touhy will serve as MCs for the festival. The Little Cousin Jasper Festival will be September 6th, 7th, and 8th in Potawatomi Park in Rensselaer. However, the festival's 5K run walk for all ages will be taking place August 24th, beginning at 9 a.m. at Carpenter Creek Cellars. Our interview with Linda Scheid, festival committee member, can be heard at our websites by going to the News link and Newsmakers tabs. For more information about the festival in general, including registration for the 5K, the Lil Miss and Mr. Contest, the parade, and more, go to littlecousinjasperfestival.com. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Back to school savings start at Fozzie Califf Appliances. Daily life can be messy when your family's always on the go. Whirlpool's innovative laundry features help you wash more in a single load. From soccer uniforms to kids' favorite blankets, Fozzie Califf has a full selection of Whirlpool washers and dryers that will help you get laundry done faster, so you can spend more time making messes instead of cleaning up after them. For back to school savings on Whirlpool washers and dryers, see the crew at Fozzie Califf Appliances in DeMont and Rensselaer.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
94-year-old Denny Conley of DeMont passed away on August 2nd. Funeral services for Denny Conley will be held at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, at 10 a.m. today with Pastor William Taylor officiating. Interment will be in Weston Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 80-year-old Bobby Joe Creasy of Winnemac passed away on Saturday, August 3rd. Graveside services will be held at 11 a.m. today, Eastern Time, at the Winnemac Cemetery, McKinley Edition. The American Legion and VFW will conduct military graveside services. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to LifeWise Academy for Eastern Pulaski Community School Corporation or American Diabetes Association. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 89-year-old Carl Anspaugh of Winnemac passed away on August 2nd. 88-year-old Vera George of Rensselaer passed away on Saturday, July 13th. Friends may call at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer on Saturday, August 10th, beginning at 10 a.m. Central Time. A memorial service for Vera George will follow immediately at 11 at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Interment of cremated remains will be at Western Reserve National Cemetery in Ohio at a later date. Online condolences may be made at jacksonfuneral.com. In memory of Vera George, please consider a contribution to either Southern Care Hospice or George Ade Memorial Healthcare. Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, entrusted with her arrangements. 89-year-old Carl Anspaugh of Winnemac passed away on August 2nd. Visitation will be from 9 until 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, August 10th at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Masonic services will be held at 9 a.m. Eastern on Saturday, also at Frame Mortuary. Funeral services for Carl Anspaugh will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday at the funeral home. Burial will take place at Winnemac Cemetery. The American Legion and VFW will conduct military graveside services. Memorial contributions may be made to the Friends of the Panhandle Pathway or Pulaski County Human Services Food Pantry. Online tributes may be offered at framemortuary.com. 47-year-old Catherine Ann Gilbert of Rensselaer passed away on August 4th. Visitation will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, on Monday, August 12th from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time, with funeral services for Catherine Ann Gilbert to follow at noon. officiated by Pastor Jeremy Isley. Interment taking place at Memory Gardens, Rensselaer. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the family. To share memories and or condolences, please visit jacksonfuneral.com. 97-year-old Hilda Yoder of Rensselaer passed away on Saturday, August 3rd. Private family services for Hilda Yoder will be held at a later date. Online condolences may be expressed at jacksonfuneral.com. In memory of Hilda Yoder, please consider a contribution to her favorite charity, the Good Samaritan Food Pantry of Rensselaer. Jackson Funeral Chapel Rensselaer is handling the arrangements. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful on your way into work. Sunny with a high near 81. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 59. Friday, sunny with a high near 74. Friday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 52. Saturday, sunny and breezy with a high near 74. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 52.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Two Touhies are better than one.
Wake up, it's morning.
It's Thursday.
Thursday? Must be Thursday. Can never get the hang of Thursdays.
This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it.
Be excited about it and have fun.
A day full of excitement.
I just know this is going to be a great day.
It's just Thursday.
Why are you so happy?
Better than the alternative. Glasses always half full. Of what?
Of coffee.
Let's start the show.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you. Good morning. Streaming on Facebook and YouTube. You can check out our Facebook pages, Touhyville 98 Gold and the Q. Also, YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Does some cool stuff for cool things for us. It lets other people that are interested in shows like ours that we're here and they can watch us all over the world. Also, it helps with advertising. So it lets people know when people are watching, why they like to watch, and all that good stuff. So helps us with marketing. Speaking of helping with your marketing, if you want some help with your marketing, email Cheryl, CHERYL, at the number 2, letter E, VILLE.com. So be glad to help you out. You could be talked about like the Fountainstone Theater. Visit FountainstoneTheaters.com. Check out all the movie times. You got new movies coming out this week. It Ends With Us is a new one starring Blake Lively. You also have Trap, the M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Shyamalan.
Harold and the Purple Crayon, Deadpool and Wolverine, and Twisters.
We are so lucky to have a movie theater 5 seconds from our
I know.
house. Like it's, yeah. I mean, that's just awesome.
I haven't been lately, but there was a while there before you moved here, and I didn't do much,
Yeah.
and so I would go to the movies a lot. I would just be sitting on a Saturday and be like, what time does the movie start? And it would be in like 5 minutes. And I'd leave my house,
right?
Throw my shoes on, leave my house, go buy my ticket, buy my popcorn, go sit down. I like going to the movies by myself.
Yeah.
I do. Now it's just been a matter of, when I say
your
before
time.
you moved here, I also didn't own the stations, until,
Right.
and ever since then, it's been like a whirlwind. So,
Yes.
also want to mention, as you did in the last break, that we're going to be out there at Goodstock happening Saturday, August 17th is Goodstock. And part of Goodstock, besides all the bands, besides all the fun, besides all the cool stuff that's going on, the vendors, the beer garden, all that good stuff, Saturday morning is the Goodstock Flag Escort Ride. Okay. Registration is at 8 o'clock Central Time at the Goodland Community Center. Kickstands up at 10 a.m. $20 for a single rider, $30 for couples. Registration fee includes your ticket to Goodstock Music Festival. So they'll be stopping at the Fowler American Legion, the Doghouse in Delphi, Bob and Connie's in Remington, and Foster Park in Goodland. So if you have any questions, call Kevin at 815-388-2565. Plenty of bike parking, great music, beer garden, food vendors, donation breakfast at the community center from 8 till 11. All the info can be found on GoodstockMusicFestival.com. touhyvillenews.com. So lots of great stuff happening there that day. And we're going to be excited to be a part of it. We're going to be kind of emceeing with Mike, Dylan's brother. So, but we're going to be broadcasting. We're going to be doing videos. We're just going to be we're going to be out there just having fun for the festivities. So cannot wait. Our poll question today up on our Facebook pages. We'll dive back into it a little bit, asking you, would you let a robot dentist handle your teeth? So head over there and answer. We'll update you in a little bit.
Passerino.
Yeah, I'm with
That's
you.
a hard pass.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Thanks. I still like people. I like the people.
Yeah, I won't go that far, but
no, but
like
people were saying that about sales. Oh, they're going to get rid of salespeople, and we're just going to be able to go on and order our digital media and advertising. And no, that's not going to happen.
No,
because
AI is going to take
love
some jobs,
but people love to deal with people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
People that at least care about them. Order takers, I think, might be eliminated in the mix. But I think the creativity still comes from the brain, and the brain still comes from people. And the caring and passion and everything like that.
And you can combine creativity with tools.
Yes.
You can combine AI with creativity.
Correct.
You can mix and mold it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of being creative, you saw a meme about this the other day, and I saw a different meme. So you were a little disappointed. It does not sound like Steve Martin is going to be on SNL playing Tim Walz. They'll find somebody. That's
But you know what? It really taught me a lesson. Like with everything that's going on now between politics and everything like that, you can't just believe what you read. So like when it came through they said
see someone actually say out of their mouths or any of that.
They said SNL is going to be great, and they had what is her name, Maya Rudolph, and pictured with Steve Martin as Kamala and Walz. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be some funny stuff coming up here, And then it wasn't done. I guess like I took it as done because I saw the meme or whatever it is. And now, wah, wah.
Well, and I had a feeling that it was wishful thinking because, and it's for the exact reason that Steve Martin pointed out. I guess Lorne Michaels did reach out to him to see if he wanted to do it, just like he did with Alec Baldwin playing Donald Trump. He said it's an ongoing commitment. It's not like you can just go in there and do it one time, get the applause and move on. You got to keep going every week.
Right.
And these are long weeks.
And it's especially as things happen. So I would imagine that like if something happens on a Thursday night or Friday morning, they're scrambling to write that into, Saturday night's thing. So, yeah.
So now what I disagree with him on is he said, he told Lorne Michaels, he goes, I'm not an impressionist. You need somebody who can really nail the guy. I was picked because I have gray hair and glasses.
No.
I disagree with that. You don't have to be an impressionist. You're an actor.
Right.
So you can act like a
persona. You're going into a persona.
Of it.
Yeah. Right.
So, but I do agree that it's a big commitment, and I could see why he wouldn't want to do that. He tours with Martin Short. He does the TV show with Martin Short. I mean, so it's so I could see why he wouldn't.
But it's a
necessarily want to
shame
do
because
that.
I do think he'd be funny at that, like as a natural.
Absolutely. Other showbiz news that I happen to see that probably matters to me more than anybody else. The creator of Scrubs says it's just a matter of time before a reunion happens. You guys have been saying that for like a year now. So if you can get on that, that'd be cool. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Here's what I love about that show. So the two main characters, Zach Braff and Donald Faison, did a podcast where they would go through every episode. They went through every episode of the show and would bring in some of the cast. They all still have a blast together. They did a live version of it. They all love each other and want to do this. So that's why I think it'd be so cool to do a reunion, even if it's a one-off. Do a Netflix special or something,
Yeah.
But I think it would be a lot of fun. Okay. So this is why I said I'd come back to the poll question. We talked about, would you let a robot work on your teeth? Okay. We said no. Most of you are saying no. It is 92% still saying no. 8% saying yes. 10 reasons. So we started talking about AI. 10 reasons why AI might be overrated. Okay. So this is from one of the 652,416 different websites that I go to every day to find fun stuff for us to talk about. The artificial intelligence we have now isn't actually that intelligent, it says. Well, you don't know. You're not that intelligent. Psh, whatever.
Where are they getting that from? Like, compared to what?
Well, they say it can copycat humans, but isn't capable of generating great new ideas. So, and that's true. That's when everybody talks about, well, this thing learns and it's going to, right. But it's not actually creating things. It's taking other things that are already out there on the web and can pull them in quickly into a thing, but it can't actually.
But we see that with
create.
copy. Like if I get in a bind where someone needs a commercial tomorrow, the one thing I won't do is have AI voice it, because it just doesn't sound normal to me. It sounds like
Sometimes,
it sound, for the most part. But their superlatives are great, but sometimes inappropriate. Like, your super fantastic molecular hamburger, and you're like, wait, what? Like, it's a hamburger.
That's why I say you can merge them.
Correct. But what do I care if it writes the whole thing and I need to go back and take this out and use the word luscious or whatever it is? I'm done in 2 minutes. Like I'm
Simon Sinek, one of my mentors I've never met, said it's a spitty first draft.
Yes.
That's what he calls it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's first draft.
Yep. Yeah.
This is the other thing too. And I have noticed this, and anybody that uses AI, especially, if you're going to use it in the media and things like that, AI lies. And it's not trying to lie, but it pulls from different things and it doesn't realize it's merging two things that may not be factual, or it might be taking a generic thing and it doesn't relate to current news. So
it takes things out of context,
yes,
you're saying?
Yeah,
Oh,
I found that
wow.
when we last summer, I think. Do you remember when the Canadian wildfires were going on and it was getting smoky here?
Yeah.
I was looking for some facts on it,
Mhm.
and some of it merged in some other facts about wildfires, and it was not about the Canadian wildfires. And so I had to
Fact check.
just get rid of
And
all of
get
it
rid
and
of-
kind of start
Ugh,
again.
okay.
Yeah. It says AI isn't very intelligent, and hallucinations make it unreliable. It's proving incapable of doing most, if not all, human jobs. Yeah, it can't do human jobs.
What is
it's
hallucinate?
words.
How does the machine hallucinate?
On mushrooms. That's it. I don't know.
Now we have a weed problem for AI.
Right, yeah.
What? What's happening?
Siri, what's wrong with you? I don't know. I feel a little dizzy. I feel like I could fall off the counter at any point. AI's capabilities have been exaggerated. Several promising stories about AI's triumphs have proven bogus after researchers looked under the hood. Okay. Despite all the media and investor mania about AI over the last few years, AI use remains surprisingly limited. For example, in a recent study, only 5% of businesses have used AI in the previous couple of weeks. Okay. I think that's choice.
That's choice.
I think that's because I think you're going to find it is going to be helpful. It's going to be useful. If it's used as a tool, it's not going to replace people. It's not going to replace you. But, again, I go back to people were all worried about the computer. People were going all the way. People were worried about tractors.
But
technology
here,
grows and builds.
I still remember having an eBay account.
Mm-hmm.
Savannah was born, so it's 1998-ish.
Mm-hmm.
She was a little one.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember PayPal introducing themselves to the thing. And I was like, at that point, if I would buy something on eBay,
mm-hmm.
I would write a check out and
Mail a
put
check
it
out.
in an envelope. And so it would take 3 weeks. I got the check today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the post office to now mail your
Right,
item.
right.
Or I didn't get the check.
Mm-hmm.
And then thinking, I'm never putting my credit card into a PayPal. Like, how is that ever going to be protected and stuff? I remember a time where I wouldn't buy anything on the internet.
Right. But here, so think about what you're saying now.
Right.
So you wouldn't put your credit card into a computer, but you would write a check and mail it to someone without getting anything in return, other than a piece of paper that said I bought this thing.
Right.
Because I did have that early on with eBay. I had somebody that I bought something from, sent a check was cashed. Nothing. Weeks are going by. So
yeah. So
what recourse do I have? Sending them threatening emails? Like, come on, man. You said you were sending me the VHS tape. What the heck?
Right.
You know? Yeah, it was, you know. So we just gave people money.
Right.
Like, you know.
But that was,
and the same
to
to me,
us, that
people
was
sent
the
us money.
safer, that was to us the safest thing. I was like, I'm not putting my my credit card info into a machine. No way, Jose. And now I don't own checks. Like, I mean, like, you know.
Yep.
And then you just take it and you can tap. like who would have thunk it? You know? So I think AI is like when they give the only 5% or whatever it is, it's because it's that thing where we're not there yet. We're being asked to shift gears and hold on, like my brain can't think that way. Like, just like who would have thought newspapers wouldn't have been out every day, every morning in the thingy. I mean, every Saturday morning, I'd open my paper and sprawl out on the couch and it just.
For me, I dove right in. I was, you know, and I'm loving having fun with it. You know, I mean, I let it do stuff with but here I combine it with human. I let it cut up clips of us from the show, and then I go in and I play with them.
Yeah,
I do a little bit at it, change a little bit of words, change this, move that, and you know, so I combine it with the two. But it saves a lot of time.
Titles for you. It puts together the correct titles based on
It did for a long time, and now the algorithms of the social media are catching on to that, and so it's but it's all research
fluid.
and moving,
it's
and you got to keep
it's
moving very fast. Yes. So all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we've got the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Tri-County School Corporation is hiring. They have several openings for the 2024-2025 school year, including substitute teachers, teacher aides, cafeteria staff, and custodial positions. Looking to make a difference in the lives of kids within your own community? Now's your chance. Full-time positions include benefits such as paid time off and vacation days. Pay is competitive, varying by position and experience. To apply, go to the Tri-County School Corporation website at trico.k12.in.us/employment to start your application. Come be a part of the team at Tri-County.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Is your garage full of stuff? Wouldn't it be nice to be able to park your car in there? Don't rent a storage unit. Instead, rent to own a portable storage unit from Yoder's Portable Buildings. Yoder's has a large selection of portable storage sheds, garages, cabins, gazebos, and offices in your choice of metal or wood. From 8 by 8 feet to 16 by 48, Yoder's is affordable with monthly rent to own prices starting less than $100 a month. And there's no credit check. Yoder's even has free delivery and setup. All you need is the first month's rent and a security deposit. And if you ever move, they can easily move with you. And there's 10 locations in Valparaiso, Lowell, Wanata, LaPorte, Michigan City, Knox, Rensselaer, South Bend, New Carlisle, Plymouth, and Linwood, Illinois. To find out how affordable they are, visit yodersportablebuildings.com. YODERS portablebuildings.com. Want to see them in person? Just stop by Yoder's Portable Buildings on Washington Street in Valparaiso, open Monday through Saturday from 8 till 5.
Progressive knows finding your new home was a dream come true. You wanted it close to town with a picture window overlooking a yard. And you found it. Now, when you sit down to dinner, you've got front row seats too. Your neighbor's daily pickleball game. Progressive can't save you from your noisy neighbors, but we can save you money when you bundle your home and auto with us. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that is MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save many families up to $500 a month, and that is huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The member satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works, too. It's been around for 30 years. Members have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan you're happy with, you can call right now. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. So see what you can save. This is a very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. Call 877-26-BIBLE. That's 877-26-BIBLE. 877-26-BIBLE.
Home ownership. At Progressive, we know it's part of the American dream. It's the land of the free and the home of student drivers ready to back into your new fence at any given time. It's firing up a round of burgers and dogs on your rusty grill with a faulty gas line that engulfs your tool shed in flames. It's also around-the-clock protection when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive, which can help keep the American dream of homeownership alive and kicking. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states.
This is the story of the one. As head of maintenance at a concert hall, he knows the show must always go on. That's why he works behind the scenes, ensuring every light is working, the HVAC is humming, and his facility shines. With Grainger's supplies and solutions for every challenge he faces, plus 24/7 customer support, his venue never misses a beat. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Touhyville. Two Touhies are better than one.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Thursday!
Guess what time it is?
Well, what time is it?
It's time to get
some. Get some.
Get some!
Some what? Some what?
Get some coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Then
We can start.
start the show.
Steve and Cheryl with you here. We actually started a while ago. I don't know where you've been, but time to get up. Get yourself up. Get yourself moving. Do your thing. Good morning. Portions of which are brought to us by Virks Fine Jewelry. Turn your unwanted jewelry, coins, and collectibles into cash. Highest prices paid to quick, convenient, confidential transaction. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main and Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. All right. It is time for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day. Let me get the dumb criminal music here.
Now, do you have any stories now that from Dumb Criminal now that Hurricane Debbie came through, or do we have any stupid people left?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, plenty.
Just wanted to make sure.
Every day. Doesn't have to be Florida. There's lots of dumb criminals all over the country.
You don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's dumb criminal, as a matter of fact, comes to us from Oregon.
Oh, all right.
47-year-old woman in Oregon named Jennifer Holmes was arrested last weekend after she started a fire in a really dumb way possible.
I thought the Taco Bell dumpster fire was dumb.
It was dumb. Here's another one.
This worse?
She was driving a bakery truck with Nana's Sweet Treats written on the side. When she rolled up to a U-Haul parking lot, didn't want to go buy gas, so she decided to siphon gas. You know how to siphon gas, right?
No.
Okay. So you put a tube in, and I don't know the exact way you do it, but you essentially have to cause like a suction to to get it to come out.
Wait, so what's she siphoning from?
From a gas tank of a U-Haul. So you get it coming out, and then you put your hose into your tank.
Oh, so you're pulling it from somebody else's car.
It. Right.
Okay,
Yep.
got it. I got it now.
Yep.
Sorry.
So she decided to siphon the gas. Of course, it wasn't going as fast as she wanted, so she had to pass the time. So she decided to have a smoke.
Oh, no.
While siphoning the gas. That sparked a fire, which eventually spread to a second U-Haul. Got even more dramatic because by the time the cops got there, the flaming van's driveline burned out, causing it to roll down the street. Jennifer and her bakery truck were not on the scene when the police showed up. It does not sound like anybody was injured. Yeah. Did you see that van with no driver on fire driving down the street?
All I'm thinking
What is
about
happening?
is they're going, oh, snap.
This is not how I meant for this to go. Oh, I gotta go. Oh, this is so bad.
Hey, how am I going to explain this? No, your officer honor.
So early in my career, I had wanted to write a movie. And the one that kept coming back to me was a pair of bumbling criminals. Like where they would break into a bank and then they'd get in there and they needed like a drill to like get into the safe. And they'd be like, do you have the drill? No, I don't have the drill. I thought you had the drill.
Right.
Or they would go and they'd rob a bank and they'd get back to their lair and they'd be like, okay, let's count our loot. And they're like, I thought you had the bag of money.
Right,
you were
right.
supposed to grab the bag of money,
Right.
like these two bumbling criminals. So that's
Kind
why
of like, those aren't pillows.
Right.
Right.
Which I'm watching that Steve Martin documentary. That was an improv line, by the way.
Are you kidding?
No.
In trains, planes, and automobiles?
Yep.
Or planes, trains, and no.
Planes, trains, and
Planes,
automobiles.
trains, and automobiles.
Yep.
That was improv?
Yep.
Does he talk about how working with John Candy made him cry? Did he just
actually cry from the standpoint of he thought he was a great actor? He had a serious scene that got cut. Yeah.
Oh,
but they would have so much fun. They actually about halfway through, because their days were getting so long because they let him improv so much, they actually talked together and they're like, let's stop improving so we can get out of here at some point. Like, because he would just let them, John Hughes would just let them roll. Yeah. So, all right. But that's not why you called. You called for the dumb criminals. So protect yourself from dumb criminals today with Precision Security. Call 219-866-7171. Give Mike a call today. If you lock yourself out, you need a locksmith, Mike's your guy. 219-866-7171. Visit pgr.glass and go and like Precision Security on Facebook.
And Mike is it's so good that Mike is in this community, because now he's like the 411 guy about like not siphoning gas out of your truck into a U-Haul.
He answers all questions.
He answers all. He's the 411
Yeah,
shell
he's gonna
answer
like
man.
that.
Security
Yeah.
answer man.
Yeah, just call Mike for anything. Yeah. He'll like that. Sure.
Weather brought to you by TNT Tree Service.
Today, patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful on your way into work. Sunny with a high near 81. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 59. Friday, sunny with a high near 74. Friday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 52. Saturday, sunny and breezy with a high near 74. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 52.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Looking to sell your home? At Fit For You Home Solutions, we're not just your cash buyer. We are your trusted allies through the entire selling process. If you are an overwhelmed landlord, behind on your payments, or inherited a property with a lot of stuff that is a hassle for you, we got your back. With the streamlined process and fair cash offers, we'll make buying your home easy peasy. Call or text 219-206-0666 today, or visit us online at homes.com. That's fitforyouhomesllc.com.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Okay, raise your hand if you want to make your life a little bit easier. Great. Now raise your other hand if you like to be comfortable. Perfect. Now that you have both hands raised, imagine putting on your shoes. And that, folks, right there is your answer to an easier, more comfortable life. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. This is footwear you don't need your hands to put on. They can be raised in the air, and you can just step it and go. Why don't you experience what people can't stop talking about? Life-changing Skechers Slip-ins. Get your Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
Hey, I have a secret. I use Secret Whole Body Deodorant because more than just my armpits stink.
Oh, can I use it where my bra rubs under my...
Oh, yeah.
And what about down there? You know, my...
Totally. 4 out of 5 gynecologists would recommend it. So I tried it, and now I get 72 hours of freshness from my pits to my...
Ooh, I love that it's a spray.
Me too. And it comes in sticks and creams too. Go get your Secret Whole Body Deodorant.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
What day is this?
Thursday. Just remember Thursday. Thursday. Can you remember Thursday?
That's some kind of national holiday.
It's just Thursday. It's just a regular Thursday.
We can spin it and make it into a positive.
How do we put a positive spin on this?
One day closer to death.
Nope, that's wrong.
Nope, negative.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah, that's better.
You know what happens here on Friday?
Just get through the day.
Will do.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Yes, tomorrow is Friday. Man, oh man, the week just flying by. And before you know it, it's going to be Saturday. We're going to be out at Touch of Dutch. Still some great festivals going on all summer. We are not done yet. Of course, coming up August 29th through the September 2nd, 80th Annual National Sweet Corn Festival going on in Hoopston. It's all the proceeds from the National Sweet Corn Festival fund the Hoopston JC's Christmas projects, Toys for Kids and Underprivileged Kids Christmas. So many fun things going on there that's happening all week long. You got the flea market on Saturday. You got the 5K going on. You got the car show going on Saturday. The Little Corn Eaters Run going on in downtown. The big grand parade, the vendors, souvenir sales, all kinds of great stuff happening. And that's just Saturday. That's just, free sweet corn all weekend long, and then until supplies run out on Monday. They just go all the way through. So once again, this is Hoopston's big event. So it's going on Memorial Day weekend.
I think it's the perfect way to end the summer.
Or Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend. Sorry, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Also want to mention our friends over at Fozzie Caleb Appliances in DeMott and in Rensselaer. All right, it's back to school time. Check out the Speed Queen washer and dryer set. Can take care of all the tough stains for all those upcoming fall games.
For all million loads of laundry you're going to be doing this school year.
Yep.
Especially if you have kids in athletics.
That's right. High school football games are going to be starting before you know it. You can be a sponsor. Just email Cheryl at the number 2 letter E VILLE.com. Sales at the number 2 letter E VILLE.com. If you can't remember how to spell Cheryl, it's with a C. But you can also just message us on any of our social media. We're going to get it to you.
Comment on anything or what.
Just let us know. Message us
it.
is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
We see the comments sometimes, but sometimes Facebook's algorithm will mess with you a little bit on seeing all the comments.
Yeah.
I see comments like 2 weeks later. And I'm like, oh, how did I miss that?
I know. It's very weird.
Well, it's a thing that I've been trying to talk to Zuck about it. And I'm like, hey, what the Zuck?
What the Zuck?
So, but if you want to sponsor high school football and sports, we got KV games on the Q. We got Bomber games on 98 on Bear Country. And we've got Bison games on 98 Gold. So if you want to be a sponsor, it's a great way to get your business out there and support high school sports. Not every radio station in the country is still doing high school sports.
Nope.
It is still very important to us to do.
Yes.
Even though admittedly, it's not something I was really into when I was younger is the high school football games and stuff like that. But I know that a lot of people are and love it. And that's why we want to continue doing it. But being 100% honest, the only way to keep doing things that are that great is to have them supported. So make sure you support that. And there's lots of ways to do it. We have different level packages. So not only do you get good response, ROI, as the kids call it. I don't think the kids call it that. I think
return on investment.
I think business people call it that. I don't think
Roy
the kids call it. Yeah. But not
We'd
only
like
do you
to get you a A nice big Roy.
Yeah. Not only do people come and visit your business because of it and you get the name out there, you're also supporting great
You're doing
community
good.
stuff. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So if you want to be a part of it, we've got different levels of you getting in there.
And we
sponsoring
added a
high school
level
sports,
that
you know.
I'm shocked it's not sold out yet,
Mhm.
but player of the game.
Yeah.
So we're going to be, part of that is not only that we get you commercials and it's an exclusive spot, but you're also giving a $10 gift certificate to Subway, a $10 gift certificate to Walmart, to the player of the game.
Yeah, good stuff there. So
Yeah.
so be a part of it. And let's just say high school sports isn't your bag. There's lots of ways that we can help you market your business.
Yeah.
Touhyville Media, the aspirin to your marketing headache. All right. This I know Cheryl is really excited to get into. I brought this up to her the other day, and she's like, "Oh, I can't wait to dive into this." 6% of Americans enjoy eating roadkill.
Oh gosh, I almost puked in my mouth. Oh, and you did that during prep too. I'm like, can't you wait till
well, when else
till
do I
I'm
do it?
awake yet? Like I've had 3 sips of coffee.
Yeah, but that's when prep happens. Is during
I
prep.
haven't slept in a year, and now you're talking. Oh,
A new poll asked if people have ever dined on roadkill. 6% said yes.
No.
They didn't ask how regularly it happens, so it's unclear how many are enthusiastic about it. 89% of people said no, they've never dined on roadkill. That would be me. I've never once, not once.
and never will.
Yeah.
Like
5% said they're not sure. You're not sure? You think someone may have slipped it in on you? So interestingly, eating roadkill was more common among younger adults under 44, 9%, compared to folks 45 and older, 3%. So interesting. That's 48% of people say they've been in a vehicle that has hit an animal. I have. Yeah. Unintentionally, obviously.
When you hit the deer. Oh
But
my gosh.
I've hit a
it nearly
couple.
crashed the whole entire.
Yeah. One hit me really good. One just knocked the mirror off. That was when I was younger. Yep.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but then would you ever consider then eating that? Like, would you be like, oh, good venison? Like, well,
no, it doesn't. I like my food too much. Like I just, it's not for me.
Yeah.
But so both you and I are kind of immediately no on the would you eat roadkill thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Which I thought was nice leading into this. What's one thing you would never say no to? This was on Reddit, I think. Yeah. So people posted things that they would be like, if offered, saying yes right away. Obviously, I mean, I would think, I don't know if it's on there, but, piles of money and things like that. But just think about like one-off things,
Yeah. I enjoy a grand opening of any sort of restaurant. So as media or when I was in travel and tourism, there was a lot of that kind of opportunity. And I enjoyed that. Even though yeah.
Because it seemed to me that you always had a really hard time with that, with the first day. Like you get excited about the idea of going for the first day, but don't really like that the kinks are not worked out. Like it's not something that you enjoy in the end.
Okay, so here's why. Because going there, I'm like, oh, I can't wait.
New.
This is going to be great. And so I'm already willing and able to talk about it in a positive way. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
We didn't have a Chinese upscale restaurant and I'm excited or even when we had Japanese came to Bourbonnais. And I was like, yes. I mean, I can't name a Japanese restaurant I've ever been to where I haven't liked it.
Right. We love hibachi. Yep.
Until we walked in the mall and got knocked out by the smell of shrimp.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yep.
And so I think I'm so excited. And then as things, do you remember the one place where we go to when they had carrot soup? It was the bar that's been a bar 7 million times, but it went to an upscale type restaurant. And I'm like, okay, like, all right.
Yep.
But then the food was kind of, and then they got our order wrong. So then they had to send, I didn't eat. We went home and someone brought my food to me when they were done making it.
Yeah.
because it was that long. Like it was a disaster.
So
then I was like, now what am I going to do? Like, how do I talk about this nice? Like I was invited. I don't know what to say. Like, it's really cool. I got to sit there for 2 hours watching Complete Chaos and then eat at 9:30 at night without anybody else around.
But that's what I'm saying. It's your, how do I, trying to think if it's like childlike wonder, if it's like, it's your excitement for things and for new things is boundless, is endless.
Yes.
Like where my skepticism is stronger.
Yeah, I don't have skepticism usually.
Right.
And then
then we flip.
Yeah.
Then we flip. I will get into the thing and be like, well, it's probably this or that, or
yeah.
And you're like, no, they should have had it together because of the way you and I plan.
Right.
We plan differently.
Right.
So you're much more of a planner and I want all
Every
the things
detail.
in the right spots and in the slots and all that stuff.
Right.
So it's really interesting.
Yeah.
Again, it's our yin and yang.
Yeah.
But
that said, the only time that there's an exception to that, there is one exception, which makes me laugh every time I think about it. If we're on vacation and I've planned, and then we have like spontaneous, we love to find good diners and dives and, and experiences through the food. If it's a bad experience, it will crack me up that we've had to endure. Do you remember Jerry's Mexican food in New Mexico, which I never thought there would ever be a bad Mexican restaurant in New Mexico?
Right.
I didn't think that was possible. It was the worst.
It was terrible.
It was terrible.
It was so bad.
And then everyone, do you remember online, because I had so many followers and stuff, people were like, well, what'd you expect from a Mexican restaurant named Jerry's?
Like, yeah. Oh, it was there was no flavor. There was no spices. It was like, what
happened?
The whole meal, people were walking by trying to sell us trinkets and bracelets.
And then the sticky tables. Remember how we were just covered in sticky?
Horrible. It was a horrible. Experience. Yeah. So,
and then the kids were like, but you remember Harley wanted to take a picture. We have a picture standing in front of Jerry's sign because she's like, that might be the worst restaurant I've ever had you take me to.
But you never know when you go somewhere new, because we also found one of the best barbecue places on that trip. So you never know when you try different things.
Yes.
So
yes.
Jason says getting roadkill is still pretty safe to eat as long as it's in the wintertime. I'm going to pass.
Oh,
no. Yeah, I'm going to pass.
But then here, if it's roadkill, like, how do you take the taste of tire off of it? Or I don't know, or skunk, or the fact that buzzards have like gutted it first.
Buzzard seasoning.
No, just no.
All right.
Just no.
So things that people would never say no to. Okay. A paid day off. Who would say no to that? You're not going to say no to that.
No.
Yeah. You just said this the last break. A nap.
Never. I will never say no to a nap. I love a good nap. I don't care if it's 10 minutes or 2 hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
I say no to this. A breath mint or gum. Now, when I am offered, I do usually check, like, and I'll say that, be honest, is there a reason? Like, if I got to check my breath, let me know.
Yeah.
But otherwise, since I stopped smoking,
Mm-hmm.
I almost never chew gum,
Mm-hmm.
and I almost never grab a breath mint.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I don't have bad breath. I'm sure I do. I drink coffee for 4 hours.
Yeah.
But I don't. I don't know. I'm not a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
This one for me, pizza. Even bad pizza, I'll still go for it.
I'll still have a piece.
Yeah.
As opposed to 5.
Yeah. My mom, not a big fan of pizza. I just found that out within the last couple of years. Like, she's just she's like, I can take it or leave it. Once in a while, I'm in the mood, and we found a new place because their neighborhood place closed down.
It was good when you shared it with me. It was good.
Yeah. And we found a new place, and now she really likes it. And every time I go there, I'm like, we went there for her birthday. I'm like, you sure? Like, don't do it for me just because I'm here. And she's like, no, I really like it now. Yeah.
Oh, good.
So, obviously, like I said, money. Flowers.
I'll never say no to flowers.
Flowers
ever.
do nothing for me whatsoever.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I've probably lost friends because in the summer it's like, look at this hibiscus, look at this daisy, and they're enough with your flowers already, lady. Like, but they definitely put me in a happy mood.
Yeah.
I'd surround myself with flowers. I'd get flowers every week. My dad got my mother flowers every week before the Sabbath, and did it even, I mean, unless he was in a coma,
right,
which he was twice in his life. He got her flowers all the time and would make sure she had her favorite flower in the mix, no matter what.
Yeah. I like this one. Christine says, I cannot resist a good piece of pie or cheesecake. We'll never say no to pie or cheesecake. I like that. If it's chocolate cream pie or cake.
Cake. Yeah.
Mhm. Cake, I won't turn down even if I don't like it. If it's carrot cake or banana cake, and I'm just like, I'll still have a piece.
Yeah.
It's cake.
Yeah.
Ice cream. Yep.
I'm in the club. I'll never turn down ice cream ever. And I keep wanting to nail the ice cream truck around me. I keep hearing it, but I'm like either upstairs or I didn't go to the bank with cash, or I can't wait to actually like be out and go, hey, wait, and go get money.
I know you were like yesterday, I was telling you that it was in front of my house, and you're like, what, next time would you just go out there and get, FaceTime me and get, and I'm like, I'm sitting in my house. I'm like, I'm not running out there. It's not a beer truck. But no, if someone's serving up ice cream, I'm never going to say no. I'm going to, sure, I'll take some ice cream. Yeah. Even when I'm so full at a restaurant, like when we go for hibachi and it's free, I'm like, yeah, I'll have a little bit.
Right. And it's not even half the time. It's just
it's not even good ice cream.
Chocolate, vanilla, or sherbet. And I'm like,
I love chocolate ice cream. No, I really do.
You know what I love? Half sherbet, half vanilla ice cream.
Oh, I would think you were going to say chocolate and vanilla swirl you love.
That I love. Soft, hard, anytime, any day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tina says, I love going by your house and seeing all your flowers and the pictures you post of them. So, so there you
thanks,
go.
Tina.
Yeah. Cheryl's house is becoming like a monument in Rensselaer. Okay, so you go by Cheryl's house, the one with all the flowers and everything, and you make a right there, and you go to it's for directions. People are using it now. This I can't help to cute pets, or specifically the opportunity to pet a cat. It says, cat or dog. I just
yeah.
And this is it's weird because. Ever since the dog bite, I have a different feeling.
Do you?
Because I usually, for me, when I see dogs, I'm just like, I get my little baby voice, where I just go, look at the. I guess that's not a baby voice. It's I want to eat something voice, but
right.
But yeah, but I'm so overwhelmed with cuteness, like I want to explode. And that's changed now. So,
Steve, that hurts my heart. I wondered. I was thinking
only
about
when
that this morning.
When I see them off leash. If I see somebody walking their dog or something like that off leash, now it just makes me angry.
Yeah.
So,
and do you notice it's almost like when you buy a white car, and then all of a sudden you see a bunch of white cars. That's all you see is white cars. Now I feel like every time I'm on social media, every time it's, would someone please come get your boxer? It bit a person, or it, ate my chickens. Like,
just makes me mad. Yep.
And then I get mad, and I don't want to be mad.
Right.
I'm not trying to be that. Get off my lawn.
I know, but it's
yeah. I'm
sorry. Someone says asking me to go for a car ride. No, I could turn that down. There's times I don't feel like. Again, I didn't feel like walking out of my house to go to the ice cream truck yesterday. So yeah. This I would bet you would never say no to: an invitation to go shopping. Even if you're not going to buy anything, you like the idea of going to the place.
I'm curious,
to see.
Trying to see if I find anything.
Yeah. You like to go see it.
Yeah.
Jason says, only thing I hate about owning a white car is all the bird poop. Why? Because you can't see it unless it's purple.
Right. Try owning a black car and that happening.
Yeah. It seemed like it's the only car they aim for. It's not, Jason. It's just in your head.
It's just in your head.
Yeah. Someone says an invitation to have a beer. So it depends on the
shopping beer.
It depends on the beer, though. Like it's it's. I will say one of the things that I have a hard time ever turning down is lunch. Want to go to lunch? Yeah, let's go. Let's go to lunch. Let's. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I know. Sounds like a great time. Let's go to lunch.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you call it breakfast. We're calling it lunch.
Right. A hug? Yeah.
I'll never turn down a hug.
Yeah, I know you're a
love
hugger.
hugs.
Yeah, yeah.
And I love long hugs. And I
Yeah.
had a client meeting yesterday with someone who I'm just crazy about now. Rachel Lattimore at St. Joe's. Learned a ton about them and so excited to partner with them. But anyway, her energy was infectious.
Yeah.
And so by the time we were leaving Cup of Joy, we were, just hugging goodbye. When are we going to do this again? Blah, 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 blah. I love hugs.
Yeah.
From people who can hug. Like, I'm not looking to be burped.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All good stuff there. So, all right. Well, one thing that we have to say no to is keeping the show going. Because we have to wrap up on 98 Gold, WIBN, and then on WLQI, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we've got the pizza quiz, and we end on a high note. Stick around for all that.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Save big on your next project at Menards. Transform the look of your home with a new ideal garage door. Choose from our large in-stock selection or design your own using our Garage Door Designer. From traditional to modern, Menards has an ideal garage door to suit your needs. Save big on ideal garage doors at Menards. America's #1 home improvement retailer for customer satisfaction according to J.D. Power. For J.D. Power 2024 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Save big money at Menards.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors. Trusted, respected, recommended.
Back to school savings start at Fozzie Califf Appliances. Daily life can be messy when your family's always on the go. Whirlpool's innovative laundry features help you wash more in a single load. From soccer uniforms to kids' favorite blankets, Fozzie Califf has a full selection of Whirlpool washers and dryers that will help you get laundry done faster, so you can spend more time making messes instead of cleaning up after them. For back to school savings on Whirlpool washers and dryers, see the crew at Fozzie Califf Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
This check in the news brought to us by Mindy Byer, Morgan Stanley Financial Advisor. Here's Russ Martin.
Conservation officers were investigating the disappearance of a 17-year-old swimmer in Lake Michigan. A press release issued yesterday morning stated the Minnesota teen was reported missing after multiple swimmers were in distress. Upon arrival at a Porter County location of the lake, first responders found 2 swimmers and 1 Good Samaritan who needed medical attention, and all 3 were taken to a hospital in stable condition. The teen who went missing was last seen approximately 300 feet from shore. Authorities stated a beach hazard statement was in effect at the time of the incident, with waves of 6 to 9 feet forecasted. The search included the use of drones, vessels from the Coast Guard, Lake County Marina Unit, and several others. The search was ongoing. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office reported 48-year-old Scott Geppert of Portage was incarcerated on warrant charges of felony theft and fraud over a contractor issue. A press release issued yesterday said Geppert was arrested on Tuesday following an investigation that began last January 5th after a man said he hired the accused for $3,600 to install gutters on a new pole barn and that the work had not been done. According to law enforcement, a female acquaintance of the accused said the check was cashed and money was given to the contractor. Authorities stated that the accused originally said the work was completed, but later said he refunded the money. The Touch of Dutch Festival in DeMott is Saturday from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. in Spencer Park. featuring craft and food vendors, music entertainment, fireworks at dusk, and more. Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce, Diva Risch, talks about the planned opening of the festival.
Chris Schaefer grew up in DeMont and Wheatfield area. He played for the Gary Golden Bears back in the early 90s. And in a roundabout way, he was chosen to be the kicker in the 1993 film Rudy. His 15 seconds of fame brought him to us to do our kickoff for the 2024 Touch of Dutch.
For all of what's planned for Saturday, log on to DeMontChamber.org. The complete interview with Diva Risch is on our websites under the News link and Newsmakers tab. Steve and Cheryl Touhy will serve as MCs for the festival. The Little Cousin Jasper Festival will be September 6th, 7th, and 8th in Potawatomi Park in Rensselaer. However, the festival's 5K run walk for all ages will be taking place August 24th, beginning at 9 a.m. at Carpenter Creek Cellars. Our interview with Linda Scheid, festival committee member, can be heard at our websites by going to the News link and Newsmakers tabs. For more information about the festival in general, including registration for the 5K, the Lil Miss and Mr. Contest, the parade, and more, go to littlecousinjasperfestival.com. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Every day you listen to the news, but how is that news affecting your financial world? Things like your retirement and your kids' college fund. You need someone who can help you work towards your goals, someone to help you move forward in these times of change. Call Mindy Byer at Morgan Stanley. Mindy has 20 years of experience as a financial advisor, and she's right here in Northwest Indiana. To make an appointment with Mindy Byer, call 765-420-8433. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
94-year-old Denny Conley of DeMont passed away on August 2nd. Funeral services for Denny Conley will be held at Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, at 10 a.m. today with Pastor William Taylor officiating. Interment will be in Weston Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, Boersma Funeral Home, Wheatfield, entrusted with the arrangements. 80-year-old Bobby Joe Creasy of Winnemac passed away on Saturday, August 3rd. Gravesite services will be held at 11 a.m. today, Eastern Time, at the Winnemac Cemetery, McKinley Edition. The American Legion and VFW will conduct military gravesite services. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to LifeWise Academy for Eastern Pulaski Community School Corporation or American Diabetes Association. Online tributes may be offered at FrameMortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. 89-year-old Carl Anspaugh of Winnemac passed away on August 2nd. 88-year-old Vera George of Rensselaer passed away on Saturday, July 13th. Friends may call at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer on Saturday, August 10th, beginning at 10 a.m. Central Time. A memorial service for Vera George will follow immediately at 11 at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer. Interment of cremated remains will be at Western Reserve National Cemetery in Ohio at a later date. Online condolences may be made at jacksonfuneral.com. In memory of Vera George, please consider a contribution to either Southern Care Hospice or George Ade Memorial Healthcare. Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer, entrusted with her arrangements. 89-year-old Carl Anspaugh of Winnemac passed away on August 2nd. Visitation will be from 9 until 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, August 10th at Frame Mortuary, Winnemac. Masonic services will be held at 9 a.m. Eastern on Saturday, also at Frame Mortuary. Funeral services for Carl Anspaugh will be held at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday at the funeral home. Burial will take place at Winnemac Cemetery. The American Legion and VFW will conduct military graveside services. Memorial contributions may be made to the Friends of the Panhandle Pathway or Pulaski County Human Services Food Pantry. Online tributes may be offered at FrameMortuary.com. 47-year-old Catherine Ann Gilbert of Rensselaer passed away on August 4th. Visitation will be held at Jackson Funeral Chapel, Rensselaer on Monday, August 12th from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time, with funeral services for Catherine Ann Gilbert to follow at noon, officiated by Pastor Jeremy Isley. Interment taking place at Memory Gardens, Rensselaer. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the family. To share memories and or condolences, please visit jacksonfuneral.com. 97-year-old Hilda Yoder of Rensselaer passed away on Saturday, August 3rd. Private family services for Hilda Yoder will be held at a later date. Online condolences may be expressed at jacksonfuneral.com. In memory of Hilda Yoder, please consider a contribution to our favorite charity, the Good Samaritan Food Pantry of Rensselaer. Jackson Funeral Chapel Rensselaer is handling the arrangements. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather brought to you by Christine Bogan, your Edward Jones agent in Rensselaer.
Today, patchy fog before 8 a.m., so be careful on your way into work. Sunny with a high near 81. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 59. Friday, sunny with a high near 74. Friday night, mostly clear and breezy with a low around 52. Saturday, sunny and breezy with a high near 74. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 52.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it is time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Oh, you hung up. Caller 7 hung up. Just hang in there. When you hear the music and stuff, just hang in there. That means you're the one. We answer caller number 7 on the air. So when you're calling in like that, just stick with it.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, good morning. You'll be calling number 7. Who's this?
Ruth.
Hi, Ruth. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. All right, let's see if we can get you a pizza. A little while ago, we were talking about this. What percentage of Americans say they enjoy eating roadkill? 6%, 9%, or 12%? Which percent of Americans in a recent survey said they actually enjoy roadkill? 6, 9, or 12%? What do you think?
6.
That's a good guess, or did you hear it? Which one was it? Did you hear us talking about that, or were you just taking a guess?
I did hear it, but I can't remember. But
Well, you were right. You were right.
right
It is 6%, so I love it. It's stuck in your brain. Hold on, Ruth. We'll get your information, and we will get you a pizza. Thank you so much. Hold on. That's how we do it here on the Q. It pays to listen, and sometimes even if you don't remember, it sticks in your brain. It's subconscious. We're subconscious with it. So, all right. We'll be back with the high note in just a moment.
Me join you to answer the listeners' questions.
Now, as far as who should call in, anyone who's been injured in an accident and think you deserve compensation, give us a call right now and find out how much your case is potentially worth. Call 800-610-2400.
Thanks, John. You heard it, folks. If you think you deserve compensation, call now to find out how much you qualify for. 800-610-2400.
Advertisement sponsored by Legal Help Center. May not be available in all states.
All righty. It is time for us to wrap things up for this Thursday morning. Tomorrow's Friday already. Can you believe it?
I can't.
I know.
It's going so quick.
Absolutely. Yeah. Crazy time. But before we leave you on this Thursday, we will not leave without ending on a high note.
All right. Today's high note is brought to us by Stacy Charter. Don't rely on someone else for your happiness and self-worth. Only you can be responsible for that. If you can't love and respect yourself, no one else will be able to make that happen. Accept who you are completely, the good and the bad, and make changes as you see fit, not because you think someone else wants you to be different.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
If you missed any of the show today, well, you can always check it out on the podcast. We upload the whole show, just all the talking parts, to a podcast form. It's on wherever. I mean, Audible, iHeart, iTunes, and our own apps. You can download the podcast from our own apps, the Q and 98 Gold in the Google Play Store and the App Store. You can also watch us, the whole show on video. Anytime you want, pop in, check it out. You can fast forward to your favorite parts, whatever you like. So thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a great Thursday. We're going to do it all again tomorrow right here in Touhyville. Take care.
Class